Crimson Desert.
What?
Crimson Desert. I don't
Black
know
Desert
that one.
Online? What?
You said Crimson Desert, you deaf bastard.
Black Desert Online. Why would you do that to yourself, Austin? I don't understand.
So it's Crimson Desert is like Black Desert.
Oh god.
So the developers of the Black Desert decide, like, you know what? We have everything we need to make a single player game, and so they just made a single player game.
Oh, did you see my stream suggestion?
I did not, but in one moment I can fix that. I have been a little bit busy today, prepping my house for the cold and getting Figgy up and running.
Dude,
Not
it's
like
negative
you're gonna see
5
real
where I'm at.
cold. Come on.
What's up?
Motherfucker, it is -5.
No, Austin, where you're actually gonna see cold. Where he's at, it doesn't really get all that cold.
What's this? Start
Yeah.
a first-person open-world base-building game with advanced combat and tons of exploration. Play alone or in a group. This sublime, ever-changing planet.
Let me see right here,
resources,
Myth.
create your complex industrial system. Wait a minute. Are you telling me this is Factorio but first-person?
It's like Satisfactory, Factorio with first person, but it's like much more action with the like the combat system and whatnot going on in it.
I'm willing to give it a try.
It currently is 4 degrees, but it feels like a -5.
You're like, oh, I stand corrected.
I've been on -5. It's not fun.
Actually, it's not that bad. I gotta be honest with
I mean,
you.
it's not horrific, but unless you're actually actively doing something, if you're just standing around on that, it's not fun.
Meh.
I don't.
I've been like -40 degrees, and that's when you're just like, it kind of sucks, but it's not terrible.
I'm like, fuck you, I'm out.
I'm in a humid environment. The cold feels 1,000 times worse. Just like when
No,
it's
it
hot.
doesn't, dude. Oh my god, no. Humidity fucking traps so much heat, it's not even funny. Like, no, it does not feel nearly cold. But
I want you to know that we have
dry.
I live next to the Great Lakes, okay? It's like the largest source of fresh water in the entire world. Like, you're over here talking to me about like humidity and shit like that. Like,
he lives next to the Gulf of Mexico.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I may not live next to the fresh body of water. I just live to another very large body of water.
He lives next to a body of water that makes your Great Lakes look tiny.
Yeah.
That's true.
Also, there's bodies in there.
Yeah.
Just don't
There's
go.
bodies up here too.
Don't go diving too deep in any one of those locations. Okay, last time I checked, we kicked the snot out of some stupid freaking clanker bastards.
Yes.
Which was like, what, a month and a half ago?
Something like that.
Yeah.
At this point, it's been a while.
Hold on. As you approach, the black metal of the ancient plate begins to move. Strange geometric shapes, symbols of some kind, appear on its surface. A host of smaller symbols glitter above them. They are no less mysterious and inscrutable. I failed to decipher the Xenos language.
I feel like I
The
could
Nephilim's Book of Wisdom, knowledge received from the Omnisci himself by his most beloved children, knowledge that led to the most terrible betrayal of all. 2 of his mechadendrites extend towards the stellae with covetous trepidation. Ooh, my pretty. 2 others coil tensely as though about to attack it.
Wait, hold on. When you said that, have I been saying that wrong my entire life? Is it
What?
Stella or Stelly?
It's stellae. Yeah,
Oh.
I think it's Italian.
I always read it as steel.
No.
I was like, because Stella just sounds silly, you know? It's like one of those words. It's just like my brain goes.
It's a tall.
Yeah.
It's a tall, slender, like monument monolith. Yeah.
I would call those plinths, you know?
Well, it's a stellae.
A Stella or Stella. Stella.
Stellae.
Wrong.
Stellae.
Stellae.
You're wrong, Myth.
I'm okay, that's fine. I could be wrong. I don't know. I've always pronounced. I don't see the word often enough to make me go, I should research this. No, I see it like once, maybe every couple of years. Like maybe. I was like, it's not really worth the effort. So, touch the surface. Just touch the surface with my fishy fingers. At first, the metal feels not much different from the plasteel to the touch, but as soon as you apply a little pressure, it becomes pliant and viscous. Or viscous, like cold resin. Is cold resin pliable? I don't know.
I mean, depends on the type of resin.
I guess. Like the resin I guess I'm used to is the one that like makes models. I'm like, well, I guess if it's hot, it's pliable, but not.
Well, there's different kinds of resin.
There's only one kind of resin.
Well, no, they're probably talking about like more natural resin versus like man-made resin.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah. Emerald green marks linger for a moment where you touch it before being swallowed by the black metal. Try to carve your initials. Yes. You spend several minutes trying to carve your initials into the ancient Xenos artifact with your knife, but the metal instantly heals any damage to it. The idea seems more pointless with each passing moment. Take a swing. You might as well have stabbed a tank. The blade recoils from the monolith with an unpleasant grating sound, slips out of your hand and flies off. Alright, our research is done here. I can't stab the metal.
Okay.
It's only a little... What?
Oh no, it just you just jumped back into the dialogue. I don't know what the hell you did.
Well, there's another one right here, so hold on. Aha! The obsidian smoothness of the enormous slab begins to ripple and roil. A set of mysterious symbols, I didn't decipher the language, appears on it as if impressed on its black surface by an invisible finger. They shimmer forebodingly like a martyr gasping for air as life drains from them. Wow.
Was there like a roll check to like when you interacted with it?
Probably a hidden roll. It's probably a hidden roll. Where it automatically just chooses whether you do or don't. I do this all the time. Well, I did.
Well, I'm just wondering if having a different character interact with it would, give the ability to actually read it.
Maybe. I mean, I don't know. It may be a company role. You never know. Or it's just like it's not. Maybe it's not individual. Maybe it's a group role. Who knows?
The group run.
As soon as your hand touches the symbol, new sentences start appearing on the slab surface. They dash around maddeningly fast, overlapping each other. They seem to be trying to burn alien and unsettling messages into your mind. Not again! Discerning these messages, let alone comprehending them, is beyond you. Your nostrils
the numbers
are
mean
bleeding.
Isaac.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say I'm doing a Commander Shepard right now. I'm gonna have the little, what are they called? What are those things called? I forget what they're called.
No.
The stupid little monoliths that inject your brain with razor.
What is that? Sarah is dead or something.
Well, no, Sarah is the main bad guy.
No, yeah, but you're talking about the markers or whatever the fuck from the the Protheans.
Yeah, the Prothean beacons. Prothean beacons.
Beacons. Yeah, there you go.
What does it spell out when you play Dead Space 1? When every chapter spells out like a message, is like Sarah is dead.
Yeah, that's the first game.
Yeah.
Just like in, I think, the Resident Evil 2, I think the pause menu spells rose. Resume, options, setting, was it, something in exit, I think. One of them says rose, which is, I think, a reference to one of the characters in the game. I don't know. Anyway. The searing pain inside your head is like dead fingers digging their nails into your brain and trying to squeeze it out. What's up?
Nicole is dead. That's it.
Oh, Nicole. Yeah. That makes sense.
The text actually translates into Kilroy was here.
It's funny. There was a time when I worked. Okay, I won't say where. I worked for a company at one point, and every day we'd have these like 3 o'clock or 2 o'clock meetings because that's when everybody was together. And so every day I had to type out like meeting notes. And so I started writing them like a little bit differently, and I got really bored doing it. So I started putting messages inside the meeting notes to see if anybody read them. And one of them was I wrote them in all haiku. So I would write each note in haiku. And so for about a
fucking
month,
nerd.
Yeah, I know, right? And then the next is I would always start I would always start the first or the sentence with the letter A or like the letter C. Or something like that. They was like, okay, how can I do this? And people eventually caught on to it when they're like, wait a minute. Are you, like, the first letter of all the sentences spells something out. Was that on purpose? I'm like, no. It's like, it does. This one says kill John Lennon. It's like, don't worry about it. John Lennon will kill himself eventually. Eventually, I'll get my wish. Ugh. But then there was one that was just like I made every what's it called when the sentence wraps? It's when the sentence text wraps, every letter at the text wrap would always be capitalized, and it would always be the same letter. And so you just saw a line of A's or B's. Oh, that's great. You snatch your hand back in a hurry and look away. You feel nauseous. The sense of being invaded is gone, leaving only its horror behind. A horror you are not sure is your own and not forced upon you by the will of a different mind. The inscriptions freeze and fade away. The symbol you touched is erased from the slab surface.
Let's see if I can do this voice. Oh, which one was this one? Is this a Scottish one, or is this the...
This is like a gruff, like, oh, Lord Captain, are you uninjured? You know, a little bit British, I think.
Lord Captain, are you uninjured? Sound of mind, why am I even asking? The answer has been obvious for a while now. Seneschal mutters his last sentence under his breath. I know that's not correctly how I normally do it, but I'm too drunk to give it a
We haven't even started! You haven't been here long enough to
Okay, the night's early for him. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
He's not that. No, whatever. Give this slab
I'm half a ball through Jim Beams, and I got the rest of the half to go.
The slab withstands your anger stoically and continues its silent display of the same incomprehensible symbols. This calls for less barbaric methods of interaction. Not by my watch! By my watch, it's thermonuclear clock. We should nuke this planet from orbit.
The divine watches over us.
God will know his own.
Exactly.
Deus Vault.
Yeah, there is no God here. He has abandoned this place. He's away on business. I guess we're all ready to leave now.
Oh, I'm just looking if there's anything else to interact with like that.
Austin asked the question, will you drink the juice?
Ah, yes, of course. I'm sorry. Hold on.
Are you wheezing the juice?
Leave the Jews alone.
No.
No.
Especially after watching, like, snippets from the WEF, like the Davos thing. No.
Yeah.
I did enjoy the
With
part where
each
Larry
step,
Fink walked up on
I
stage
forge my
and said,
destiny
you know,
among
people
the
that have
stars."
not done mass immigration, well, they're the real winners of this argument. It's like, douchebag, you were, like, pushing for this crap. Like, you don't believe this, or you do, but I don't care either way. You've been lying to somebody for a while now, and either A, you set somebody up to fail. Either you set somebody up to fail, or more importantly, you know which way the tide is turning, and it's not going to be pretty for people.
Well, the best way to deal with it is, like, when they're sitting there going on about, like, mass immigration being a good thing, just tell them, like, okay, so when does that start in Israel? And that'll fucking fix that argument
no, that's anti-Semitism, though. But no, I'm more talking about...
It's justified. If anything, you know, any kind of racism is justified in the world, it's that.
I would, again, I'm not even interested in that. It's the part where people like him are... they have been preaching the exact opposite, and now they have the balls. The sheer balls to come out and say, no, see, these were the real winners. It's like, shithead. You have been pushing for this. You have been demanding this. You're the one who has the DEI crap. You're the one that demands all this other crap. You're the one that donates to these people that push this stuff. Like, and now because you know which way the wind is blowing, and by the way, some of those winds have a reference of like pistols cocking, you're like, oh no, maybe I shouldn't be pushing this anymore. He's saving his own skin because in Europe, shit's about to get really nasty. Like, I don't know what the European Union thinks it's going to do.
Yeah,
Europe's about to become really destabilized.
I don't understand how the fucking English haven't just fucking, like, just lynched the entirety of their government at this point.
So, in this,
Wild.
Well, so I actually can answer this question very well. They know that their time is running out. Like, the actual Labour government realizes that their time is coming to an end. The British people are banking their efforts on either Rupert Lowe or what's the other guy? Farage. Farage is not going to give them what they want. I'm just going to lay it to you right now.
No, I know, but that's the thing. It's like neither one of them are going to give them what they want, and I don't fucking understand why they haven't just fucking strung these assholes up at this point.
Because right now there's an option. That's the thing. Is there is an out that does not involve them burning down their civilization. Because in order to undo what they've done, or in order to do what the conservative and the Labour governments have done to their nation for the past 50 years, it's gonna get really violent. It's gonna get really violent, and it's gonna get really gross. Like they're going to have to rip out parts of what makes them British in order to do this. And at the end, like, what would you have gained? I mean, you will essentially enact the very thing that you don't want, which is the irony, is the fact that in order to get rid of it, you will enact the very harsh police state that you have been worried
They
about.
already have the harsh police state. What are you talking about?
No. They have the namby-pamby police state. They have the limp-wristed, like, oh, you can't say
no,
those words, sir.
No, I mean they honestly do have the harsh police state for anybody who's fucking actually English, British.
I would argue the opposite, because the reason why they have the namby-pamby one is because these guys won't kick your door in and crush your skull in front of your family and be like, I don't give a shit, and then walk out the door.
Oh, they're fucking one step away from that already, though.
The thing is that if you were to resist the British police, like really, the only thing that's keeping the British police together is the fact that the average British citizen does not get violent with their police. As soon as that happens, that order breaks down real fast. Like, there's nothing they can do. And as a matter of fact, it's already started to happen. Like, there was a video of some dude who had 4 cops show up to his house, and they're like, oh, well, you said some nasty words. And he's like, I don't give a shit. Get off my yard. Get out right now.
Yeah, no, I've seen it. I'm saying I don't know why more people aren't responding that way at this point, because it makes no sense. It should already be there, though. It should already be there at this point.
I get it, but I think that right-wingers in general, like the average person, recognizes the fact that, like, once you've kind of loaded that magazine, so to speak, and pulled the trigger, that the world that you've walked in, the world that you've been in is gone. It'll never come back. And I think that's what a lot of people, even in America, they don't want to walk over that line, because that line's really scary. Like, to really cross that line.
They need to wake up to the fact that the people on the left are trying to push over that line anyway, and are going to if you don't sit there and say, fuck you and die.
Oh, no, I'm not disagreeing that there's not going to be a reckoning about something. I'm just saying there is a very, very dark closet that if you open it, you can never close it, because once you've crossed that Rubicon, you cannot uncross it. You can't stop. You know, that's the problem, is that, you know, is the world that you are going to try and save going to be destroyed by what you're doing, right? And that's another big scary part.
You need to learn to multitask.
Sorry. Well, I didn't want to talk and do
You
this.
do both at the same time.
Well, I didn't want this to happen, right? The Lord Captain and his crew have lost track of how much time they have spent at the warp jump. The vessel itself, the groaning of the bulkheads, the Vox Master's reports, it all happened so many times before and would happen yet again. No matter what occurred, the officers could not shake the feeling that they were running in circles, as if the voyage across the Sea of Souls would be eternal. Routine actions blended into grey nothingness and filled the crew's hearts with anguish. Many members considered submitting to the mercy of the chaotic power outside. Days went by, but the navigator did not give the order to leave the Immaterium.
She's a shit navigator.
Well, we're also messing with this. We're also messing with the Necrons. So
she's a shit navigator.
We're messing with Necron space, dude. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I don't even remember how the Necrons played a role in this. I don't remember.
They just introduced the Necrons in the 11th hour and this shit.
Well, no, because there were hints of it in other parts of the game. It's just that I don't remember where they come into play and how we got here, except for this is
we found like
the map. We left off the edge of the map when, you know, dealt with the do we persevere or do we turn back like fucking 3 or 4 different times and then finally ended up here?
No, that was different.
Like, as far as like the fucking Necron showing up, there's been fucking fuck all for hints along the way from, you know, any kind of serious Necron anything. This was one of your complaints.
No, there's been some Necron hints. Like when you go to
we've had some Necron encounters and shit like that are like, you know, remains and whatnot, but like it hasn't been like, you know, they're going to be like a serious part of the fucking story.
Oh yeah.
Well, I think this is Lady
Actually, if you
Theodora's
review the
stuff.
trailer, yeah. So if you view the original trailer, they show a Necron base in it. So like there are hints, but in like the first 2 to 3, from chapter 1 to 3, there are very, very few hints. In chapter 4, there are some hints, but
yeah, I was like, I remember seeing some things that made me go, "Ah, that's Necron. I wonder what that's about." But they were always like, "Oh, this is a totem that somebody got," and then there's, "Oh, here's this like one thing in the corner of this like storage room." Okay, who cares? Like, but Necron, I probably should have brought that up, because Necron tech is one of those things that if it's around, man, your life's about to get really complicated and really, really short. Because like, even if your physical life is over, like, yes, I need a soul to put into my my lamp at home. It's like, wait, what? It's like, yes, you'll be powering my lamp. It also stabs you in the balls.
You'll be a talking toaster.
Dude, Necron tech is like, of all the factions of the 41st millennium, the Necrons by far outstrip everybody else. Their tech is retardedly advanced. That's why they have literal living metal as flesh. Like, that's, granted, they get their souls stripped out of them to put them inside, but that was a choice. That's not required, as proof with other Necrons. Like, you can literally retain your humanity and everything else like that, and also be a Necron if you are given like the ability to do so. Yeah, no, like these creatures are insanely tough and insanely advanced. This is why they toy with everybody else. It's also why they can't be killed. The Lord Captain's insight pierced through the mind-numbing haze. It appears that the ship's astropaths and the navigators have been sounding the alarm, but their messages had been ignored. Their combined efforts finally broke the time loop and released the vessel from the Empyrean's embrace. The warp never tires of its cruel mockery, indeed. The Sanctum of Taphatus. Let's see, do you have any new routes? No, we don't. This is it. So I guess this is the last one, I guess?
I don't know if we visited all the other systems.
You visited all the systems in the Cronus Expanse. Hold on, that's not true. There's like at least 1 or 2 places we haven't visited yet.
We have 3 dead stars.
Hold on,
and
what
a
time
tomb
are we?
world of Thratus.
Hold on.
Oh, exciting.
It seems that all color has died from this world. Gray masses of rocks give way only to brownish sand and the black voids.
Oh, it's Portland.
I was going to say it's Minneapolis. The team barely notices a strange detail amid the drab landscape. An extensive area where the land is too smooth. As they approach, this area turns out to be a lake.
You don't notice the massive fuck-off planetary spanning structure that's green?
No.
No.
That requires eyesight. I don't have that. We have auspexes, okay? No. Like, this entire planet is barren. What about that dead city over there? That doesn't exist. That can't
That's
be
not real. That's a figment of your imagination.
I don't care what anybody says. That city over there is not real. As they approach, the area turns out to be a lake of moving metal, in the center of which burn green arc discharges. On its shores lie the ruins of pyramidal structures. Constructs, good lord.
Constructs. Jesus Christ, dude.
Through magnocular, I can't read, I'm sorry. I should just stop. Alright, it's been a good night, everybody. Have a good night. Through magnoculars, it is determined that the remains of the pyramids are slowly melting. Yeah, I know exactly. Creating flows that dump new metal into the lake. The smoothness of the lake is lightly rippled by currents trying to extinguish the flames in the center. I'm going to send an exploratory shuttle. Specially equipped servitors are the first to disembark on the shores of the metallic lake. To the explorer's surprise, they return unharmed with samples of the anomalous substance. The squad sets out to study the lake and the Xenos constructions. Ooh, I passed my first lore test at the end of the game! Acolytes of the Adeptus Mechanicus determined that the metal contains the same substance from which the pyramids are made. The behavior of the metal particles indicates that the constructs made from the metal are capable of regeneration, just like living matter, albeit incomparably faster. However, the pyramids filling the lake by transmitting the metal through built-in portals cannot surmount the destructive force of the arc discharges in the lake's center. Find out what happened to the pyramids.
Pascal's a pretty shit logic person.
Well, we also have a negative 100 modifier.
Pascal's pretty shit at this.
No, he fucking did it, dude.
No,
He's a clutch.
He passed it by literally 1.
It's still a win, man. You can't argue with win.
Oh no, I'm not arguing. I'm just saying that
Pascal's a fucking G. I take it back.
I'm just saying, like, he rolled a 34 and he had to pass with a 35. So
mean he rolled a 35 and he passed on a 34?
No.
He had to roll a 34 and he passed with a 35.
If they're following traditional Rogue Trader rules, meeting is beating. So he rolled with a 34, with literally less than 1 degree of success.
What a fucking G.
Yeah, he's like he kind of squints a little bit. He's like, I think I got it.
Like the game was rigged from the start.
He's like, wait a minute. One of the pyramids lining the lake shore is more damaged than the rest. Judging by its melted edges and the direction of the breaks, this damage is the thing that started the fires at the lake center. Uh-oh. Analyze the movement of the metal. Oof! Endless flows of metal pour from the portals of every monolith. However, one of the flows is noticeably weaker than the rest. Looking closer, officers notice a small object blocking part of the portal. With the help of servitors, they are successful in removing it and bringing it to the Von Valencia shuttle. Hollow field emitter. The wielder gains 3 charges of a hollow field at the start of combat. Whenever the wielder suffers damage, 1 charge of the... Wow! Holy smokes, that's going to be useful for somebody.
As long as they don't get hit a lot.
Yeah, pretty much. Attack the pyramids of the void ships. You want to shoot the freaking monolith? You know what? Fine. We're going to attack the void
blow
ships.
the planet.
The xenostructures do not give under the first salvos, and from the portals, flows of metal begin to fill the damaged parts. The lake slowly shrinks, but the Rogue Traders team quickly understands that it will take several days of bombardment to fully destroy
I'm okay with that. Why did we keep going with that option?
Oh, because they repair. So under damage, they are responding. So
yes, but I'm saying just keep bombarding the shit out of it.
Yeah, but okay, so the arc.
Do you know how many nukes I have?
Do you
Seriously?
You're like, do you want to abuse them all here? Try to extinguish the flame. The vessel's cannoneers find the idea of smothering the green
Nukes are
flame
not that
with those
expensive.
ships. That's true. The ship's waste rather dubious. But do not dare question the will of the Lord Captain. The dropped cargo dissolves to no effect, barely touching the discharges.
I want to point out that,
jumping.
Yes?
it only costs about $28 million per nuke.
That's not too bad, actually. I mean, we've got like...
So,
hold on, wait a minute. How much does a Raptor cost? Hold on. No. That's not fair. You can't just tell me that and walk away.
Cost of a Raptor is a Ranger Raptor?
No, I think he's talking about an F-22, which is like something like $65 million a plane or something like that.
Yeah, it's like, hold on. We have
It's
planes that cost more than our nukes.
Yeah, around $150 million.
No.
Individual. With the total
Raptor
program costs including
approximately
R&D pushing individual jet costs $350 million or more.
Each plane costs $350 million. What are we on? Minuteman 4? I have to look this up now.
Yeah. We can launch some nukes. Let's go.
They're cheaper than literally blowing up an F-22.
Yeah. Several times cheaper.
Alright, so we're on the Minuteman 3s, the Trident 2. Okay, how much does a Minuteman 3 cost?
Sometimes the best option is the nuclear option.
It's just like, no, here's what we do. This is the new retarded timeline that we're on. The risk of losing one plane is just so catastrophically expensive that it's cheaper to fire the world-ending nuclear weapon than it is.
Unironically, yes.
Yeah, it's like it only costs like $20 million. Let's see how much.
Yeah, so the incremental ones are $196 million in 2024
dollars. The
dollars.
Minuteman 3 missile is approximately $7 million.
Like, it is
Awesome.
unironically cheaper to nuke a place than what it is to risk losing one ship.
Oh wait, hold on.
Not
No,
ship,
that's the
one
missile.
airplane.
Never mind, that's the missile. Okay, my bad. Hold on. The total cost of the warhead is 48.5. It's still worlds cheaper to lose a nuclear weapon than it is to lose a 22. Oh my gosh.
Well, the plane also, in its defense, is not a throwaway item like a missile.
That's true, but I mean, I get it. I do. It just
It's a
seems
much
so
more complex device
Also-
meant to be in continuous operation.
Also, if we're arming these nukes to be launched out of, a void ship, it's probably even cheaper to mass produce those too, because they're just designed. Because they don't have to have like super advanced targeting and everything. They just have to, they can just be dummy fired more or less.
I have
with
to
the
find
rifle,
out. I
with
have
the
to find
cannon
out how
itself
much a
having a
Titan
bunch
II
of
costs.
smart targeting systems inside of it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so incremental additional Raptors are like $196 million in 2024 dollars.
Yeah, but we're not making any more of those, from my understanding. Or I think
No, we stopped making them a while ago, but it was just like that was the cost adjusted for inflation as far as like what the value was per plane spent to make each additional after for like the later production runs.
I can't.
Because initially they cost even more than that.
I can't find the exact cost with a warhead, but the Titan II, which is also one of our current missiles, is like worlds cheaper. It's like $8 million. Jeez. This is when I look at Project Pluto and I go, you know what? If we're going to make nuclear weapons, let's make real nuclear weapons. Let's make the nuclear-powered fusion reactor-fueled nuclear missile. Whenever this thing goes up, I want you to know the moment that it goes off.
They actually had something like that.
Yeah, it's called Project Pluto. This is built in the 1950s. It's one of my favorite retarded things that came out of the Cold War. They're like, what if
so
we
like
use
I remember
nuclear for
too, there
everything?
was actually a nuclear missile that was designed so as it traveled overhead, the real damage of this missile was not the nuclear blast. It was the fact that as it traveled to the target, it would spread nuclear radiation because it had
Pluto.
a nuclear engine.
Yeah, you're describing Project Pluto, which is why they cut it. Which is why they cut the project. Is that so it wasn't actually because of that. The issue was that radiation
Wasn't the nuclear blast at the end? It was the mutants we made along the way.
Basically, yeah. But more importantly, one, it was not safe because if you fired it, everybody from here to there would be dead. But more importantly, that's not the reason they canceled it. Because if you're going to nuclear war, odds are those people are dead anyway. The reason they canceled it is because it lights up every freaking radar like a Christmas tree as soon as you fire it across the globe. Because of the amount of radiation that it gives off. Because we can't shield this thing properly. At least they couldn't back in the 50s. But yeah, I also remember remember reading about how at the time when radar was invented, they're like, radar! We can use radar in our teeth! We can use radar in our cars! We can use radar for everything! Radar fixes everything!
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, it's incredible, some of the things people thought that things could do. It's just like electricity. You can fix your teeth problems by shocking your face with electricity. It's like, what? Ladies, do you want to be beautiful?
Why not?
Do you want to be beautiful,
Why
ladies? Here you go. Strap these electrodes to your bosoms and let them go.
Why not? Why not shock therapy for the titties?
Why shock titties? It's I think there was they thought we could fix mental disorders with that. We could fix dieting disorders with that. There's something wistful about this site. An unhealing wound in the body of some mysterious technology. Ah, an omen.
And judging by the orbital trajectories, I almost fucking...
You almost said tractor, didn't you? You stupid freaking farmer hillbilly. I'm kidding, sorry.
I really almost fucked up trajectories so bad, it's not even funny. I remember what I was going to even say, but it was going to be bad.
You're
this is out of the system. If the Luminoreader is right, back in the day, it used to be a huge and angry with a bite to it. Not this half-dead firefly.
What happened to it?
I can't imagine what could have drained a deadly beast like that. The Luminoreader swears that the rays of the star would have continued withering all life in the system for 1 million of years. More, it was too young to have failed like this. It's like it was gnawed out.
We're gonna fight a Catan before this is over. I'm calling it right now. This is a star that was being consumed by a Catan, and yeah, we're gonna have to fight that. Oh, dude, wow, holy crap! I forgot this guy existed.
None of his quest line. You decided to deactivate him.
No, we didn't even do that. It's because we accidentally skipped him because it wouldn't activate his quest line once we went to Kamara.
No, you deactivated because you were like, that's heretic.
Is it? I thought it was because we couldn't do it.
Nope, you deactivated because you were like, this is heretical.
It is.
AI is bad.
It is bad. I stand by that statement. In the 41st millennium, it's bad, and in my millennium, it's bad. It was attacked suddenly. Hold on, I didn't have a voice for this guy.
What's so terrible about abominable intelligence?
Nothing. It's fine. The basilisk will never hurt me. A hungry predator bit into its magnetic field and drank as much of its energy as it could. The predator was starving and would have surely devoured the star whole had it had more time. Nomos, where did you get this information from? Also, where have you been? I do not know, but I can read the traces of what was committed here as if I had seen it happen 100 times. We are done here. Yeah, no, we're done. We're not going to talk about like the star vampires.
Vampires.
That's what they're called. They are literally called star vampires. A shuttle of imperial make is detected among the rocky gorges of the planet, alongside two nearby Xeno objects. Good freaking lord! Monolithic structures embedded into the landscape. When scanned, the objects distort the signal, but no signs of enemy activity nor signals from the shuttles are found. Send out servitors to scout. The servitor's signals disappear as soon as they approach the cliffs between which the shuttle was found. Not one of them returns, and no data is received. Disembark and examine the shuttles and the xenostructures. Myth. Von Valencius wishes to personally explore the enigmatic monoliths. The Von Valencia shuttle overcomes the turbulent zone with an alarming rumble, after which the connection to the void ship becomes tenuous. Despite a rough landing on rocky terrain, the flight ends successfully. Here we go, boys. The abandoned landing site. Oh, that is actually a monolith.
Drop in. Let's go, go,
From
go.
hell's heart I stab at thee.
Yeah, yes.
With my last breath I
You
spit
visited
it.
optional locations. That's literally what the achievement
Let
just
the
told me.
faith guide my path to
I
We have
visited
glory.
visited
optional
optional
locations.
locations. We have visited all.
Uh-oh, we got combat coming.
Alright, hold on. Dirkwald, come shoot these bastards.
Okay.
No
Or snipe at them, or whatever, I don't know.
His sacred words. Burn.
Color the uncovered.
You don't know they're evil.
Each side is its own reward.
They could have been friendly.
Yeah, Necrons are always...
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Could be.
It's fine, they're Necrons, they're not people.
I'm just worried about how many they bring into the party.
They can bring in as many as they want. It makes zero difference to us. Remember, I had the Kamehameha. I trained with Kami.
One of these days, we will actually watch Dragon Ball.
You've never seen Dragon Ball?
I've seen Dragon Ball Evolution,
What is that?
the movie, the live-action movie.
Why? But you've never seen Dragon Ball.
Why do you admit to this?
I've only ever seen the live-action movie.
That's...
Jesus Christ.
Well, first off, Dragon Ball, which is a much sillier, lighthearted TV show.
No. Evolution, the movie. The live-action movie that was an absolute shit show.
No, I'm saying Dragon Ball, the actual TV show, is okay. It's just, it is a bit long. Same as the original Dragon Ball Z is a bit long.
How's he targeting me? Fuck you. No, fuck off. Eat a bag of dicks, faggot. Fuck
Only
you.
Dragon Ball I've ever seen is Dragon Ball Evolution.
Wow, that's
it.
sad. That's extremely
I'm
sad.
sorry you had to suffer through that.
Yeah, no, why would you...
No, I like Dragon Ball Evolution. It's actually not bad if you know nothing about Dragon Ball.
That's terrible.
I'm like, wow, this is okay.
It's a movie. No.
It's not that bad so long as you ignore all the terrible stuff. It's not really the sell you think it is.
Like, I know nothing about
Exactly.
Dragon Ball, so like I watched Dragon Ball Evolution. I'm like, this is alright.
That's terrifying. Everything you just said to me is terrifying.
Jesus Christ, man.
What?
No, just the fact that he's like, you know, like trying to defend watching that film.
Defend it as much as
One
you
of my
want.
favorite movies. What do you mean?
I'm not accustomed to being thrown around.
I'm upset that I ever watched that film.
I never have.
Yeah, good thing,
watch
because
that.
it's horrifically bad.
Lord Captain.
Walker, you should add that to the watch list at some point.
I mean, we could do it at some point, because I don't really think it qualifies as so bad it's good. I just think it's gonna be bad.
Yeah, it's just bad, but like it's funny to me. Like it's the first
I mean, I think it's just gonna be punishment for Myth. I don't think he's gonna like, you know, like enjoy it.
No, I
Isn't
don't
this
think I
a job
will.
For the serfs?
Oh, you will.
No, I'm pretty sure I won't. That just sounds really bad.
Cease.
Ow!
No.
Ow! Ow!
I
Why?
most likely.
Why?
Those are love taps.
No, they're not! That hurt!
That's how I say I love you.
You're 30 your health.
Wait, what the metal claw? Wait. Whenever the wearer hits a target with a melee attack, the target's armor is reduced by negative 2%. Wait, what the hell? When? Metal claw gloves. I am wearing. Am I wearing metal claw gloves? Where's my gloves? I'm not wearing any gloves. Am I? Oh, there. Hand W's. As in the doctrine. No, I have no idea why I get that. But okay. There you go. Bap him with your shocky stick. Hit him with the
Why didn't you
compliance.
take that opportunity to make him a, sworn enemy and kill him in one shot?
That requires effort. You will not do that here.
The alcohol speaks to me and it says don't do that.
The alcohol whispers demons things in my ear. Come on, Pascal. There we go.
I should go down to Texas one of these days.
You should. Find out what real food tastes like.
I should. I've been trying to collect enough money to be able to actually go on a road trip down to like Nevada and Texas because I want to see the landscape down there.
Go down to Nevada or Texas. Yeah, those states are very similar.
I want to go down to both.
You can probably.
I like the highway. I like driving.
You got lots in both. That's okay. That is
problem
one
is
thing
that,
that you
like,
share.
I love driving is a problem. Like there's something about driving long distances that is just relaxing to me.
That's because you can just turn on a podcast or whatever and just like watch the road, entrance you.
Probably yes, right? Just like I could drive like I should become a trucker because I could just drive for hours without concern in my life.
Well, okay. You probably should have some concern because if you don't have concern, you might kill the people next to you. You're gonna be like one of those Indian guys.
You know what I mean? You get what I mean, though, right? Like where I'm just like hours on the road doesn't bother me. Where like I could spend like most of my life on the road and just be completely happy about it.
I don't think your girlfriend would appreciate that.
She wouldn't, but
We all must make sacrifices.
yeah.
Listen, lady. You'll see me once a year.
She'll accept it once I pay off like her debt and stuff like that. She'll be like, "All right, well, fine, fuck it, I can accept this."
I mean, I don't know how much.
I'm just gonna keep doing this.
Yeah, I don't
Like
even know.
$6,000.
Wait, what? There's no way truckers make. That's way too small.
No, like truckers make like 60 to 80 grand per year.
Well, truckers' pay is getting undercut by all the H-1Bs and shit like that. It's
Yeah,
actually
that's
a
their problem.
complaint.
But most of them also get fired within like 1 or 2 years too.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know.
Most of the companies that look at them are like, wow, they can't do anything right. So
I don't know what's going on with Death Whisper, but it's not taking up any of my action points, and I'm just fucking this dude up.
Alright, well, let it ride.
Pretty much, as long as he keeps letting go, it's like, I'm gonna keep shooting you.
Oh wow. Okay, hold on. If you are a average truck driver, the standard truck driver is about 93 grand a year. It's not bad.
yeah, I can live with that. I make like 32 grand per year, so I can live with that.
Damn, dude. If you're an owner of your truck or an owner operator, you can make like
You're
triple that.
only getting paid 32 for your job?
Yeah,
Jesus.
I make $18 an hour.
Jeez, dude.
I make $18 an hour, and I'm like one of the engineers.
Yeah, no, engineers usually
That's
typically do
fucking
more than
rough. Jesus.
that. I feel bad.
Well, I'm an engineer, but I don't have an engineer's degree. See, this is the problem, is that I'm a homebrew engineer, so they're just like, yeah, we're going to teach you everything on the job. And like, I sit there and just like thumbs up, like, I volunteered to drive forklifts. And here I
I'm not
am.
forklift certified, but I've never crashed a forklift, so I'm doing better than most.
I mean, 3 years I never crashed a forklift, so thumbs up.
I did my part.
Hey, there's more people over here though.
Yeah, I know. It being like skull fuck the dude off to the right.
Ah, I see. We have to destroy the
But
teleportation.
I'm trying to Cabela too, so Kibbles.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. You should definitely, I don't know, get an engineering degree or something. I don't know, man. But
Dude, he's so fucked up.
How much that
Your
fucking
character got
cost?
shit on. Nah, dude, like, fucking university is not worth the fucking money anymore. It's utter horseshit, dude.
Nah.
Well,
Like
again,
I
it's the
went to
piece of
school
paper.
for like an associate's degree in computer science, and it's just not worth shit anymore.
Like,
So I'm just done with
the associate's degree is like is the only thing I could say potentially go after if you're doing something like vocational and you've got a specific goal in mind that's going to actually work towards.
Yeah. Like, unironically, I gotta find myself a new job because this shit
happened?
just doesn't cut it anymore.
It's someone more in when you killed whatever the hell you killed.
Oh.
Like, I gotta go to like engine. I gotta do like a thing for like being like become like an electrician or like a trucker or some shit like that. I'm not sure yet, but like unironically, I gotta figure something out for
Actions
it.
will be no
I mean, honestly, for the hours and the mileage you have to cover, like 93 is not that much. I mean, it sounds nice, but for what you're going to have to deal with driving a trucker, I don't really think it's worth that much. It's not worth it for the downsides.
And so your corrupt way has
You know, if it was something like 150 or more, you know, maybe.
Well,
But like at 93, it's not really worth the health hit you take for doing it.
It depends, one, where you are, two, and where you're going and your experience level, right? So,
Yeah.
No, I'm saying what the job
That's the
entails.
other
Like,
thing.
you know,
You can get hazard. So if you do like a hazardous material too, that's a whole nother thing too.
Oh,
So
no,
I would
yeah.
try to. If I was gonna become a truck driver, I would try to make it so that way I can get a hazard rating on mine, so that I can transport a radioactive material and stuff like that. And make shitloads more money.
yeah, no. It's like, what do? I travel with nuclear radioactive material. I only have to work for 5 years, because at year 6, I might die.
Yeah.
No, there are jobs out there that
Most
are
of
like
them.
that. I think, like, was it underwater welding? Like, essentially, when you're
Yeah.
done, you get, like, what, 2 or 3 years of good work out of it, and then the rest of the time, like, you're shot, like, you're done. So they pay you insanely good money, but that's because when you're, like, after 2 or 3 years, or however long, I forget how long it is.
That's welding in general. Is that you can only do welding for about like 10 years before all of a sudden your night vision is gone, and so they just stop because because the UV light shatters your night vision.
Well, that, among other things, too, is that, also, we should be shooting the teleportation beacons, by the way.
No.
Alright.
oh, they can actually hit those.
Yeah, it looks like it can.
Yeah, I mean, if everyone weren't standing like right, should I throw a grenade?
Well, I'm in there, too, and I've already kind of hurt, so please
That's
don't.
what I said. I said if you and Abelard weren't standing in there, I'd throw a grenade.
Well, there's one off to the side, too. There's one off to the right.
I can't throw a grenade that far.
Try.
No, I literally cannot throw a grenade that far. The closest thing I can see is a scarab swarm. I mean, I'll see, but I don't think so. No, I'd have to move up. I don't have any movement. That's why I didn't actually move up to throw a grenade, because it's like you guys are standing right in the middle of shit.
That's unfortunate.
Okay, I didn't know we had to actually blow those things out, so yeah, we'll definitely want to start killing those things.
Actually, I'm wrong. $18 an hour is 40 grand per year.
You don't even know how much you make.
I mean, yeah, that's rough low.
our ultimate victory.
Yeah. The only advantage my job has is that I get an apartment with it. I don't even get health insurance.
I mean, not having rent really helps. Like,
It does. I don't have to pay utilities or rent.
Well,
That's the one advantage my job has.
That's a pretty, like, I would argue that it depends on what you got going on in your area. That actually might be a really good thing to have. Like, that might be one of those things that's pretty much makes it worth it. You know, if you can get 15, 20 grand a year or whatever in living arrangements, like, that may not be the worst kind of scenario you can have.
It is and it isn't, because it extends to me, but like if you're going to start like a family and stuff like that, it doesn't really work.
No.
You know?
No, but I mean, being like, being single, I mean, you're still probably saving like, $1,200 a month or some shit like that.
Oh yeah, like don't get me wrong, like, I made like a fat check at the end of the year. Like I still pocket like 12 grand. But like if you're trying to do like, if you're trying to like move in with like start like a family or something like that, it just doesn't have the money to do something like that.
Yeah. No, but like having your job essentially give you what looks like a relatively spacious apartment, room to do whatever the hell you want. There's no strings attached.
Fuck it.
What's up?
Significant.
I would call that significant, you know. I like how the Scarab's like, we've been nuked 4 or 5 times. What do we do?
Their armor's destroyed.
It's like everything keeps blowing up.
I love the other swarm that is like significantly on fire.
How do you make metal go on fire? Aha!
I cannot hit this fucking thing that I want to, so,
Where are you running through the fire?
Don't run through the Kool-Aid.
No, I didn't click over there. I clicked Relentless Strike and it decided to move me over there.
Well, now you're over there. Now what?
No, there's okay. You can do that too.
I mean, he's taking 0 damage from it, so.
One, smash him into the ground.
My will is too owie.
Exemplary strike.
You can suffer my will.
It's like the Lord Commander is just sitting there and he's just like, man, I have taken more damage from my allies than I ever have from my enemies. And then he goes, and that's how I know what Greenland feels like right now. Shoot the freaking...
Oh my god, I love the Greenland negotiations.
How so?
I fucking love like the leftists on Twitter and stuff like that. They're like, this is a great win for us and stuff like that. They're like, even Trump bows before our will. You.
Well, I mean,
and then you see like, then you read into like the deal, and it's just like, wow, you won nothing.
well, there was...
You actually lost.
I read some... Well, I don't really understand what the leftists are saying we won on. I mean, I think the best argument I've seen is, haha, Trump backed down because we didn't get anything out of it that we normally didn't have. And I was like, we didn't have mineral rights and unlimited access to, like, actual locations.
No, we don't just have mineral rights. We have sovereign mineral rights.
No, well, yeah,
Which
that's
is
what I
even
mean.
better than mineral rights.
Yeah, like, we
It
have...
means that we have legal precedence to, like, demand whatever the fuck we want to, and, like, you cannot kick us out of that nation without declaring war on us.
Yeah, no, like, again, like I'm saying, like, there's lots of good stuff in there. But I was like, we didn't have these abilities before, and now we do. Like, I would say this is a big win for us. Okay, can't do that because
like
I'll
we
kill
can
both
we
of
can
you.
mine whatever we want to. We can put army bases wherever we want to. We don't have to pay anything for the land. We can do whatever we want to wherever we want to, for free.
Well,
It's fucking fantastic. But the only thing is that it's just on paper. We do not own Greenland.
Yeah, no.
And you know what? That's perfectly fine.
Which to me is the best of both worlds, right? We get all the benefits and none of the responsibilities.
Yeah. Like, it's absolutely fantastic.
Is this supposed to power level you?
I don't know.
Is that what this is?
I won't suffer this.
I mean, we can fucking do it if we want to.
Well, it's just, they just keep coming, so I'm like, I wonder if this is like a really good way to just power level.
Well,
you know?
I mean, it is a good way at this point, unless they summon something like fucking retarded, because we've shut down one of the teleporters, so they're only going to come from one.
Well, but even
I mean,
then,
it's probably a good way to power level, but we don't really need the power level.
yeah, I was like, I mean,
Level
we're on
49,
hard,
there's
and
no
this
point.
is not a hard fight, so
And then you opened your mouth.
it's an immortal. We've killed like 3 of these now.
Yeah, but you're saying it's not a hard fight. Now it's going to become a hard fight.
Oh well, sorry. But no, I like the Greenland argument though.
Just a minor.
I was listening to a professor of strategy the other day, and I do agree with her assessment to an extent. It's like, look, you know, America's power abroad is projected via its allies. And I look at both sides of this argument and I go, these are both true, whereas like, hey, without Europe, our power projection in Europe is actually really low. We do really need allies in Europe. And then the other side is also true, which is that Europe hasn't been paying its fair share. They've been treating us like garbage. And even though, yeah, we've made lots of money with them, we've done all this stuff, they've hollowed out their manufacturing base, they've hollowed out their ability to make money. They're stagnating, they're over-regulating, they're relying upon our enemies. It's like, how long are they going to be our allies, though? So do you want to rip the Band-Aid off now or later? You know?
That is the big problem, is like, how long do you hold on to Europe? Because Europe isn't really worth anything anymore.
Well, it might be.
Asia is worth something at this point, Europe is not.
Maybe. Europe has done what Europe always does, which is they think they can put the managerial class in charge and the bureaucrats in charge, and they can do they can manage their way and bureaucratically legislate their way to success, which is not how you do that.
Well, yes, this is exactly the point, though. Europe isn't worth anything anymore. Yeah. So it becomes a question of, all right, when do you cut them out because they're not worth anything? And at this point, it's just cut them loose. They have nothing to offer America, so just get rid of them.
Well, they do. It's just that for how long, right? I mean, in reality, for how long?
You know, like, there are better countries that have more to offer.
I don't see... Well, but also think of it this way. In the long run, is Europe going to survive what's coming to it?
No.
And I'm not really sure it will.
Europe is... Unless they decide to actually rebel against their government right at this point, no, the European people have no chance whatsoever. Now, Poland has a chance because Poland's looking at it as being like, oh, we're not going to import third world nations because, you know, we've already been exploited throughout our entire history and we're just fucking done with this shit.
Can you find...
But most of the rest of the EU is just, it has no point.
Like, aside from the Jews, can you think of a more oppressed people throughout history than the Polish?
Well, that's exactly it. It's just like...
poor Polish have been invaded by every single one of their neighbors. And they hate them all.
When you invite
they've had crusades launched against them, which is something to fucking say.
They have? I didn't know that. Well, hold on. Time out. I've learned something.
The Teutonic Knights.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. Okay, this is before they converted, right? I was sitting there, I was like, oh,
yeah,
hold on.
You gotta remember that the Order de la Teutonics were fucking ordered to go in there and crush the entirety of their fucking nation to the ground.
To be fair, weren't they like tree worshippers or something?
Basically, they were still pagans.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, they were like freaking pagans. It was barbarians.
Which is so fucking funny.
Okay, that is entertaining. That is mildly entertaining. But no, like every single time that like the Polish do something, it's like, ah yes, I am trapped between this really terrible group and that really terrible group.
Like, it's Europe going, alright, we couldn't fight the Muslims in the Holy Land. But we got these motherfucking pagans to our east. To our east. Let's go after them.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
Well, that didn't work. That's not fair, video game.
Whatever.
Dirkwald, can you shoot the teleportation matrix where you are, or no?
I mean, you want me to blow it up? Sure.
Yeah,
I'm
blow it
not
up.
accustomed to being ordered around.
You only get like one shot at it, though, so like just, you know. There we go. I broke your freaking shining testicle. Now what are you gonna do?
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Boom! While she parried, she psychically attacked that guy.
My armor's broken now.
Hers is?
Oh wait, no, that's it. No, it's the fucking scarab swarm.
Yeah.
No, it looked like it was on her at first.
She mind broke the scarabs while mind breaking the steel man. Got it. But no, yeah, I can't think of a group of people that have been more mistreated than the Polish. It's like, ah, yes, it was the Germans, then it was the Russians, oh, then it was the Slavs, then it was the Baltics. It's like, good lord, dude. Like, could you find a group of people who, if life has any justice, like, one of these days, everyone's going to be ruled by the Poles, and they're going to be done with everyone's shit. Like, one of these days, the Polish are going to get an upper hand on everybody and be like, that's it, we're done with all of you. You're going to all speak Polish. There you go. Hit him again! I commanded.
I can't, you son of a bitch! Yeah, fucking 13 HP. I need more whiskey out back.
Quick, do a High School Musical dance. That'll get you more movement points. Luckily, this Necron Immortal's intelligence is 8. I have mind fucked this guy so badly. And he's immobilized. Who did that? Really? I did that? Interesting.
That fucking... Is it gonna work? Okay, good.
You're like, is this going to work? As I fire a plasma...
Well, it looked like it was landing on his ass. That's why I was like, is this gonna actually fucking work or not?
Ooh, Austin, have you seen the new Fable stuff?
Yes, it looks terrible. Well, it looks good and bad at the same time, so I like what they're going for. I like the fact that every NPC has like their own idea of like what they're going to get on you. Like, you know, like if you buy their house, they think you're evil. They think you're a greedy tycoon kind of son of a bitch. But at the exact same time, they remove the body morphing as well as the black and white system of what is morality. Which that was a major
I can't believe I missed that.
morality.
I don't mind.
Like, it has potential.
So here's what I would do if I was them, right? Have that in the game and have a standard morality. That doesn't mean that every city has to love and hate you, right? Why not have a city full of people that are just really shitty? You know? Ah, this is the city of New York where everybody's kind of a piece of garbage.
Yeah, you're gonna have that. But, so they were saying that, like, you know, like, every citizen has their idea of what you are. So, like, if you buy a lot of property, you're gonna be considered a rich tycoon. And then, like, people who don't like rich tycoons are gonna hate you. The problem is they went for, like, a morally gray system because they were, like, fed up with... They want to do, like, the Game of Thrones thing where, like, everybody has, like morality is gray. When Fable is not a morally gray system. Like, you eat baby chicks and you kick animals to death in the streets. That's not a morally gray action. Yeah. That's just, you know, evil. And
I just find it funny that people think the game's not going to suck ass.
Well, okay, so the stuff that they're talking about that's in the game is like, oh, that's really cool. That has some potential. Like the idea that when you kill a giant, in like the early part of the game, they talked about one of the first things you do is you do kill a giant, or you can do it.
Oh yeah, that's a famous actor's face right there too.
Like okay, well that means that when you kill the giant, or if you decide to kill the giant, you actually can, like, his bones will be there when you're older, so it'll just be like part of the environment. And I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. I like that. Now, there's a lot of little things that they describe that I go, this is really cool. I like what you're doing here. But why would you get rid of the morality system in Fable, which was the whole, like, that was one of the biggest things about it. Like,
not just that, but the body morphing system too. So, like, the fact that if you ate a lot of food, your character would become fat or skinny if you didn't eat a lot.
Whoa, wait, they got rid of that too?
Old over time. If you were good or evil, you would develop angel wings and halos, or you would develop devil horns.
Hold on, wait, tell me. They got rid of the system that actually makes you fat and skinny?
Yeah.
I thought they just get rid of the good and evil system, not that part.
Nope, they got rid of both of those.
Oh, okay. No, now we're in trouble. Now we're venturing into the oh no territory.
Started off in the oh no territory. What are you talking about?
No, like there was still some salvageable stuff in there, but now we're getting to the no. We're gonna get rid of this really cool stuff.
Ooh, we have a new weapon. They shall weep.
Ooh, what's that?
Each shot with this bolter deals an additional plus 15 rending damage with 40% armor penetration to all characters adjacent to the target. Very nice.
I'm still new to the
Who's got
art
Lord
of
Xenos?
exploring.
The Gloom Rifle. Damage from over penetration is always equal to 100%. Deals an additional plus... hold on, let's do this. For me, it's plus 0 brackets times 3 times target's deflection damage. Solid projectile weapons have an increased 50% over penetration. Interesting. That's not a bad sniper rifle. Doubles critical damage dealt by the dude. Okay, that might be good for the what's her face? The Blood Lady. The broken body has been smashed into the ground with such force that there are cracks radiating from under it. Jeez. Boss? Let's see. Oh. You can still recognize the Von Valencia's coat of arms and the half a braided emblem on the side of the shuttle. Parts of the hull and equipment looks as if something vaporized the ship's components, one layer after another. I wonder what it was. Does Pascal have Lore Xenos or no? Fucker.
I have to look. I'm restocking stuff before we get in another fucking fight, so I have to look. I don't know.
How dare you not know off the top of your head?
Sorry.
How dare you? Soul pattern. Let's see here. What's my critical hit rate? What is that? How do I tell? Dodge, armor, deflection, parry.
Hey, Morzinos. So he's got 100 Morzinos?
There's a door right that I'm standing in front of where Cassia and Myth are standing. Can you check that door?
What a shame.
The monolith loom over the small plane, black ominous as inscrutable as the race that created them. Crud. Okay, well.
We only had a 20% success rate.
20% sex rate. Oh yeah.
Success rate.
No, I choose to believe it's sex rate.
No, you can't hear, let alone read.
Nope. I refuse to accept any other explanation. You cannot demand me to understand this. I don't want to do it. Where's my critical hit chance?
Retarded.
Where is my critical hit chance?
It's in your butt.
I don't believe that's true. That'd be weird. Wait, I have a level of... How do I have a level of heretical? When did I ever take a heretical?
I blame Austin. I blame Austin.
No, I guess, like, you know, level 1 is like, oh, you did, like, the very bare minimum. But, like, I've got level 2 icon class, and I've got, you know, I've been at levels 5 for Zealot. Where is my... Is there, like, not a breakdown for critical hit chance or whatever?
I don't know if they actually display it.
That's dumb. How am I supposed to know if I'm min-maxing everything properly? Okay. That's really dumb. I don't like that. I should be able to... Like,
Base chances 10% for ranged attacks and 0 for melee.
Where do you see that?
I'm looking in the encyclopedia for the game.
The encyclopedia. Where's that?
You can it's on the right, I think. In the normal menu, you can also right-click and click on the screen. The actual like word when it says critical skill, and it should have a button for encyclopedia. Like
settings.
go to the actual character screen. Go, you know, hit I or whatever the hell. Look at your character. No, I.
All right.
And then you know, look for like something with your weapons or whatever the hell where it's actually mentions critical damage or critical hit chance, and then right click on that, and it's out of your skills. Just click on like ballistic or whatever the fuck, you know. It's just whenever it gives you an option to like right click on the word critical hit, you know, right click on the skill and critical hit, and it should give you an encyclopedia button.
Let's see, encyclopedia. Hostage. Okay, all right.
Myth, drink the juice.
I did. There's not much left though.
Yeah, I'm not finding anywhere where it actually displays what the actual value is.
It's critical when firing range weapon, critical hit chance.
Why are you drinking non-alcoholic juice, Myth?
Because I already drank the alcoholic stuff.
Oh, for shame.
Yeah, I don't
Fair
feel
enough.
I don't feel like getting another one right now. Well, either way it goes, like I didn't realize that until just now. I was like, how are you
Let
supposed
us walk
to
this
know
path
what
to the
you
end.
built if you can't see it? Alright, we're leaving. Just FYI. Okay.
There's a dead star.
Let's go talk to the Dead Star.
Austin.
I'm here. All things. I've never seen anything like them before. But the panels of the ship's tech police Luminor readers say that they're star corpses. Not just corpses. They call them Stellicide victims. What kind of fancy arse shit is this?
I was about to say, I don't recognize this for Necron lore. Did you think we were
This is just pretentious ass writing. Stellicide victims. What the fuck does that even mean?
I don't know what Stello means. Side means kill, so like regicide, killing.
Stella.
What? I know side means to kill, so it's like regicide, homicide, you know, fratricide, you know, killing of your father, killing of your parents, killing of the king. I don't know what Stello means. I guess the astro side would be like killing of a star, I guess, or killing of space. I don't know. Astro means star.
Probably.
Look, I don't know. What do the Luminoreos mean?
Who knows these star stages? Apparently, when a star dies a natural death, it's different. These look like they were murdered and plundered. All of their energy was siphoned. Ah, fuck, it's a Catan.
We're fighting
like
Catan.
when a spider sucks the innards of a fly, and witnessing these husks, you don't mind me saying, scared the Luminor readers so much that they wet their metal trousers.
They peed oil. They peed motor oil.
That's impressive.
That is impressive.
I would do that too.
You should probably get those pipes fixed. Don't you think we are observing far too many stars here?
Never.
But
I agree, Lord Coppin. The stellar trajectories also suggest that most of these stars didn't used to be here. Someone was hoarding them in the system. I wouldn't like to have been here at that time. The gravitational currents would have been pure chaos. Who could have pulled off something like that? Was it Ducati? Dragging stars around like they were their property is quite in character for those damn Xenos.
Yeah, the Eldar stole a star at the beginning, which is where all this started out from, but yeah. As curious as all this may be, we still have a job to do. Alright. Let's save, because we're about to go into combat with some Necrons who think they're smart, and wow, there it goes. They're gonna find out that they're not.
Lord Coppin, our Xenos squadron is on intercept course. It's the same abominations as before.
Alright, what got them so riled up?
I think they're the gods. The ship took them off the surface of the planetoid as soon as we bathed it with our eyes of our augurs. I'm not an expert on Xenos minds, but I know my void maneuvers. I can tell you that they are angry, and they are approaching on a direct and ambiguously aggressive trajectory.
All decks prepare for battle.
Orders received, Lord Coppin. Lord the House von Valentius.
End the dialogue. Kill the unbelievers. Hang their corpses in the streets. Let them know. Although we really can't hang their corpses.
Burn the heretic, kill the Xenos, and something else.
Purge the unclean.
There we go.
Kill the witch.
That one.
Kill the witch.
Let's see what we're dealing with.
We're dealing with a Shroud class light cruiser. Wait, one of them's purple. Why are you purple?
What are you talking about? They're both the same color. It just depends on the angle you're looking at it.
Is it? I think the one on the left.
Yeah.
No, the one on the left.
Rotate it around. I'm seeing like one's bluish. I mean, they look the same color. They're kind of like one's a bit more pronounced in the color, but they've got the same kind of like coloring going on depending on the angle you look at it. It's more blue on the one on the right, and more purple on the one on the left, but I can't.
The one on the left has the Necron Lord. That's what it is.
Oh, okay.
I was like sitting here going like, I don't know what's going on here, bud. Alright.
What does this gas do? Evasion plus 30 maneuverability 1, speed minus 3, hit chance minus 25, gay.
Yes, but we can also not get hit.
Proper.
I guess. There's that.
We could also, we could charge them.
Full speed ahead.
I guess.
Let's see how much. I'm trying to trying to see if I could get some shots off to actually hit something before having to move into fuck off range.
Let's get him in fuck off range.
Well, actually, where's the
Use the
or
dorsal
do we not have
turret.
that scan option? And no, I was saying we don't have that scan option anymore. I got traded out for other shit.
I did it. Wait, what's scan option? I don't remember that.
We used to have a reveal weakness or whatever the hell, but I got traded up in the upgrades.
Probably because we got better characters or something. I don't know. Yay!
Wow, that was pathetic.
Well, this is a Necron ship at the very end of the game. I mean, come on.
Get course with all haste.
Hit them with the boom boom cannons. There we go. Fire torpedoes. More torpedoes. Make them.
Too bad we
rich.
can't already throw multiples out.
Isn't there like one of those skills that lets us do that again? Like, hey, fire torpedo, fire
It
torpedo.
starts off on cooldown, but yeah, no, it is the all hands on deck. It's
Yeah.
just it's on cooldown, you know.
All hands on deck. B shift. Don't worry about it. You know, I know we're fighting the literal metal undead, but don't worry about it. You stay in your bunk. That's where you should be. Are you strafing? Farther away?
I was getting some distance because we're like fucking right on top of 4 targets that are all gonna come for our ass.
Nah, they'll be fine. Hey, what's the worst that'll happen? Anyway, back to the point that I was making about Fable. I am not sure it's going to be good. I don't think it will be great. I think that because it's named Fable, the conceptions that we all have for it are like we expect something with the name of Fable, and I don't think that's what they're going for. I think that if they gave this game a different name, it would be. I think its chances of success would be much higher. Let's put it that way. I think because they're trying to use something with a name recognition, it's actually going to hurt them more than it's going to help them. I also think that the idea that them having a really ugly female character, and that was the only character they were going to have, that was obviously a very mannish-looking woman who was meant to be a kind of a nod and a wink to the trans community. I'll say that about them, the trans community. I think that was a very bad decision, and they're trying to undo. Wow, that guy's dead. Bye.
Yeah, bye. At least he ate some bullets.
Yeah, I think that was a very bad decision that they are trying to fix, and they couldn't even be bothered to get the animations for that fixed up. So there's lots of little things that make me go, I don't know about this, boss.
Help!
Move.
Navigate us to the designated coordinates.
But I'm not going to say it's going to be a bad game just yet. Just fly up right up his butt and fire everything we got at him. There you go. Wait, is Austin not back yet? I thought I heard him come back.
I've been talking to you.
Oh no, like I didn't hear you at all. Like after you said I'll be right back.
No, I was like, I'm back, and then we talked to each other.
Did we?
We had conversation. Yes,
Alright, fair enough.
we spoke to one another.
I don't believe you.
Fair enough. But I am back.
Alright, fair enough. But no, I think that it's a. I think that if they had used a different name other than Fable and tried to do their own thing, I think this game would have a much higher success rate than what it's going to have. I
I feel like that way about most titles anymore.
Well, it's because they are using a name that comes with it certain features that they've actively said, oh, we're not going to use those. It's like, well then, that's kind of the
Leave
point.
Brittany alone.
Well, again, you can have.
No, I was talking about torpedoes he was shooting at.
Oh.
Brittany does not get to be left alone. Brittany gets to be gets to have all 5 holes drilled.
Lord.
All 5?
So you got your nostrils, mouth, What?
It's gonna be ear sex like Family Guy.
You got your mouth, your butt, your vag, you got your ears and your nose.
That's a lot of holes.
Well, that's not 5 though. That's you're up in the ante there, man.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think that's 5 there, bud. But more importantly, who's gonna be able
Butt,
to?
vag, mouth is 3, ears.
Yeah, but you have two. You have 2 nostrils and you have 2 ears.
Hold on, wait, time out, Austin. How many holes are in your nose?
2.
How many ear holes do you have?
Depends on how crippled she is.
Oh good lord.
Kind of like the nose. Yeah. Like we say it's 2, but it depends on how crippled the bitch is.
Oh good lord.
You know the best part about a woman with no legs is she can't run away when you beat her.
Oh. Good lord. Why? Anyway, no, but I saw some
still in range. God damn it.
I also kind of disagree with the idea that you could just go to another city and people just like won't talk about you. Oh yeah, it's like going to a school. It's like no, if you murdered somebody in cold blood, that's gonna get around. Like they're gonna talk to each other. Like, hey, this guy may be a good dude, and then all of a sudden they find out that you murdered the local elementary school teacher, or you murdered the school teacher next door. Well, hold on a second there, bud. Like, that's not a good thing to do.
No, that's fine, sir. Fine.
Can you just run into torpedoes?
All of you know
I got another turn with the torps and crashed them into them.
And no word has ever gotten out. Like, it just happens, you know? Like...
All the elementary school teachers just happened to die around me.
Yes. Nothing ever happened because of it. Like, it's perfectly normal.
But I think that there's... I can see, there's part of me that kind of appreciates it a little bit. Like, hey, that way you're not just the bad guy. I think the idea of you being a landlord making you evil is probably the most retarded thing. Oh, you own property. Therefore, you must be evil. It's like, no. Douchebag.
Listen, alright. There's only 2 games.
It's just lazy assholes that think everything should be free.
Communists.
And that is Menace, the strategy game, and
wow, what the fuck?
Crimson Desert. Those are the only 2 games that have me excited this year. That's it. Nothing else interests me.
What was the first one you said?
Menace.
Menace. I've never heard of it.
You've heard of it. It's on your
Get him, Fury.
Is it? It is on my wish list.
Yes.
Yes. Yes, it did.
Yeah, it's like the little RPG. It's a little strategy game where you go between planets and you like shoot people. It's kind of fun. They had a little demo for it. It's lots of fun.
I remember this, but like the last time I saw it, like they were very much still in alpha. They were not nearly this far along.
They are, but they have a demo now that you can download, and it's pretty fun. It's a lot of fun actually. And they're supposed to release in like 11 days, and I'm definitely gonna buy it.
How much is it? Well, they don't have it saved.
I don't know. They don't have a price yet.
Well, we'll find out. But no.
Right, it's not like over, like $40. I'll probably buy it.
I don't know what it's going to be like. I don't know. There's not a whole lot that's kind of coming out that really kind of strikes my fancy. But even then, even if it did, my backlog is just, it's insane.
We get a sync in my head.
Hit him again.
Like, why would I buy? Like I said, there's only 2 games that interest me, and that's Menace and Crimson Desert. Other than that, like, I'm just like, I have so many games I don't even care.
See, again, like the part of me that loves classic Fable, like wants to play it just to see. Because when I saw the gameplay, I was like, oh, they just cloned Witcher 3. That's fine.
Yeah, that's not our promise. They want to be Witcher 3 without being Witcher 3.
Well, but okay, so here's the thing. I'm not against that, because The Witcher 3 had relatively fun combat. The problem I had with The Witcher 3 is that it almost felt like there was it almost felt a bit sluggish on the combat. Not bad, just a little sluggish, where I was okay with it because Geralt's not a superhero, whereas in Fable, they're not better be any slug in that, because you are a superhero in that game. Like, you are by the blood of your ancestors, you are literally like the blood of heroes kind of person. You are Hercules incarnate.
So, did he just jump ship?
He did. He flipped over to the other ship.
Leave the Heartless alone, you bastard.
So if I can get rid of the idea that this is a Fable game, I might be able to like say, okay, is it good or bad? But the idea they get rid of the morality system, they get rid of the quirky, silly stuff. I wonder. Okay.
Oh, I mean, the humor is of course tenement of Fable.
Yes, but
you know what I mean? Like the fact that it's more able to divorce your wife than what it is to murder her is one of those little things about people that's like funny. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, no, it's supposed to be usually like it's supposed to be tongue-in-cheek stuff, but it's like, no, this is really dark humor. You know, like your childhood best friend, you could just like kill her in cold blood. It's like, wow, that's pretty dark.
Helmsman, navigate us to the designated course.
Then what was it? There's a few things you could do in there that are really dark. But again, I have to go back and replay because it is one of my favorite games, but I haven't played it in a long time, a very long time. Like I love the idea that in like the what was it, the Temple of Scorn, like you could just if you just get pretty enough that you wear the right clothes, you could just drag people over to like the Temple of the Damned. It's just go, hey, stand here, and they'll do it.
Can't get that set around.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, it was all based around like a bunch of like stupid ideas, and that's what made it fun.
Oh my gosh! Look! Oh my god! Holy crap! I guess they never bothered to model this. I don't know my ship directions. What's the left side of the ship?
Port, starboard.
Is it starboard?
Port's left.
Port's left. Okay.
Starboard's right, port's left.
So off to the port side, if you look down, there's an asteroid with a monolith on it, and they didn't bother to actually texture it. It's just a model. Okay, I don't know if your games are showing that, but mine doesn't bother to model it.
Yes, I see it. There's nothing on it.
Yeah,
it's just white.
It's just a model. There's no texture whatsoever. Oh,
I'm trying to find it right now. I don't see it.
So
It's in the background.
Yeah, it's in the background.
I get where it's in the background. I'm trying to figure out where you're viewing from that it actually appeared because I'm not seeing it so far.
So if you go to the, if you look at the planet, right, and then just pan your camera to the left, it's right next to the blue star.
So if you zoom, yeah, like if you were to zoom into the big ship face and just zoom all the way in, you could see it on the asteroid.
Well, did I've looked all over the map when it's not trying to rob my fucking camera and I'm not seeing it.
You know, now that I'm looking around, the actual background of this is really busy. We've got 2 planets and an asteroid and a star.
I'm gonna send it to you, fucker.
No, I can see it on this screen. I'm just saying I'm not seeing it in my render.
Oh, interesting. Austin, does it show that way for you?
Or it's just like a white monolith? Yeah.
Okay, so it's not... Okay, I was like, maybe it's just me. I don't know. That's pretty funny, I'm not gonna lie. Bye. Bang, bang!
Well, I remember... See, this is actually a real thing. The game developers were talking about this, about why they front-load content. It's because of the fact that most players won't get past 20 hours.
Wait,
So the big idea in game development nowadays is to only front load content for the first 20 hours.
Ugh.
And everything past that point is irrelevant because 90% of players won't actually make it past that point.
I hate. DC says hello or hi-yo. So I understand that.
Ohio only Chan.
I understand some of the logic, and I hate the fact that's true because, like, I mean, there's a lot of games that I buy that I like that I never finish. You know. How is this Warhammer game going? Well, we're I think at the tail end. Like we are. I think this is it. We got like one more thing to do after this, and then we're done. I think.
Wow. Okay, that commander, whatever the fuck, Lord needs to fucking die like a son of a bitch right now.
I think part of their damage cuts through our shields, I think.
No, his second shot did, like, partially penetrated. My God, why can't you just die?
But I as much as I hate the fact that's true, I also understand what they're saying because you're right. A lot of people don't bother to play the game. Hey, Nooch, how was your Warhammer game? Wait, what Warhammer game are you playing? I didn't know you were playing a Warhammer game. Well, that's fine. Nooch, how was your Warhammer game? As much as I hate it, it makes sense. I don't know. Maybe I'm a bit more old school than some. I do try to play games to completion, but I do only play certain games. Like Baldur's Gate 3, the odds of me getting all the way through that game were relatively low when I bought it. Because without other people to play with, I think I would have been kind of bored by it to an extent. 'Cause it's a newer game. I don't know. Without Ron there to be kind
Again?
of my guy.
Why is Imperium Storm on cooldown? We've never used it.
Because it's just on cooldown.
Like the same way fucking All Hands on Deck has been on non-stop cooldown?
I don't know. Mine was awesome. Very funny. Great playing with the other players. Myth, yes, DC. What game were you playing? I'm just curious. What Warhammer game were you playing? Check your Steam friends list more often. Do I have a friend request in? Oh, no, you're telling me... I don't always check what people are doing. Look, Steam may want to tell me everything that you're doing, and I understand that. But sometimes, Total War Warhammer 3... Okay, fair enough. Again, a game that I desperately wanted to really enjoy. I get mad. I get so mad of what that game could... Oh, wow.
Okay, the Heartless needs to start doing some goddamn lifting.
Well, it is.
For fucking Christ.
Well, the commander's dead in 3 turns anyway, 4 turns, so... Answers your questions. I mean, that's true, it does. There you go. Wow.
7.
No, 71.
No, it was a critical 7. No, it was a critical 7.
Oh, that was a 7 and a 1.
No, it was a 7 and an exclamation.
It's really funny watching this massive asteroid monolith in the background just be pearly fucking white.
Yeah, no, it's like that was the funny part. Is it's like they never bothered to freaking model it. Oh. And again, I disagree with the sentiment, but I understand it, and I really don't like it because you say that, and my gut reaction is, "You cheap bastards," and then my other reaction is, "Yeah." I mean, why bother?
I mean, what's the point in developing, the last 2/3 of a game if everybody's just gonna be playing the 1/3 of it? If 90% of players are only gonna be playing the first 1/3 of a product, what's the point of developing the last 2/3 of it?
That makes me so unhappy to think about.
It does, but it's the truth.
But okay, so then my question would be this: it was like, okay, all right. So why don't they finish your game, right? Is it because they get distracted?
It costs too much.
Well, no.
No, it costs too much. It's just not worth the money.
No. Why aren't people finishing your game, right?
Because you have too many products available. Like by the time you get 1/3 done with the product, there's already Fallout 5 or Skyrim 6.
Maybe, maybe, but again, are they not going to experience the same problem that you are? I mean, as far as I know, Larian, as for all of its faults, Larian does have some faults. I have never played a Larian game that isn't really well polished and done. Like even for Baldur's Gate 3, when I saw it first come out in Alpha or whatever they launched it as, it was in really good shape. It was doing really well.
Jesus Christ!
Well, bye, Heartless.
Wow.
In Divinity 1 and the gameplay I've seen for Divinity 2, it's relatively solid. it is a very solid, very well put together game. There's lots of content, lots of stuff. And now again, it may be true that only 20% of players make it to the end of the game. I don't know. But what is it that makes those games different, where they bother to put the extra effort in, and they have a very positive reputation? Like, I don't know anybody that goes, Divinity 1 is a terrible game. I know some people that don't like it, and that's fine. I have some criticisms about the RPG system, about how, you know, everything is magic imbued, and if you don't use magic, you're kind of boned. I don't like that. But
I mean, it's fall through.
yeah.
Metal and Death Spheres.
But the question is, like, so...
Did I say we have an upgrade too? Yeah, we've got an upgrade.
We technically do, but yeah. Wait, hull
I'm going to
repair...
reverse them real quick.
Hull repair is... Oh, 1,250... Hold on, let's see.
No.
Let's
I
see.
ban you, fucker.
Heavy void...
No restroom breaks. Not allowed.
Improved Rams, sanctified restart. I'll take reinforced shields. Yeah. And then premonition, we'll do the auger scans.
I'll be right back.
We can't upgrade the RAM, but that's basically it. We can upgrade the RAM, and I think yeah, the hull's maxed out, so
We can't afford the RAM. The RAM is too expensive.
it's always too expensive.
Have you seen the price of RAM nowadays? We can't afford that.
Yeah, no, it's so expensive. But I would turn around and be like, look, if you only expect people to play your game 20% of the way through, your game is not that good. Or what you're doing is that you're making a game for far fewer people than you actually mean to. So, like, if you think that your game is going to appeal to everyone, and only 20% of the people are going to play it through, then in reality, your target audience is not everyone else, it's the 20%. That's it. So, make the game
16
for them.
gigabytes of DDR5 RAM costs $240 for 16 gigabytes.
That's horrible.
God damn.
I don't like this. The world that we're going into sucks.
Lord Coppin, we spot a planetoid with an unidentified Xenos. The Xenos structure, something tells me this is the place we've been looking for. All our clerics detect a field of void mines on our trajectory toward the planetoid.
Transmit the deactivation code we found in the outpost to the Lord Inquisitor's men.
Beginning transmission, receiving return signal. 5% of mines reported transition to sleep mode. Receiving coordinates of an area designated as main landing site. You have a safe channel of approach toward Apatow. Our coordinates for landing.
Are there any traces of Calcazar?
Plenty. We're picking up the remaining Vox echoes of conversations. Standard signals belong to auger observation systems. The gas thermal trails of shuttle preparing to land. You know, Lord Captain, it seems to me that this place is about to fall apart. Augurs detect a multitude of signs, pointing to a structural damage in the tomb located in the planetoid, and they are very fresh.
Commence preparations of the landing party. I will lead it personally.
Are you certain, Lord Captain? I beg your pardon for such audacity, but this old Void Wolf's gut tells me that this tomb was very likely to become ours. I have this bad feeling, as if... Forgive me, your lordship. I've completely lost my senses, giving out on a device like that.
I'm ready to face whatever lies in wait. We make the landing.
Be careful, your lordship. We'll wait as long as it takes for your retrieval signal, even if every Xenos fleet in the world appears to have swatted us from orbit.
So this is a one-way trip. Excellent. But no, I would argue that if you make a game and only 20% of players finish your game, you're making the game for those 20% and not everybody else. Everybody else is just extra money, right? That's kind of the way that I would look at it. And then I would make content that appeals to those 20%. Wait, didn't we land? Every
Yes or
person
no?
on the bridge freezes in astonishment. To walk bravely, first to darkness, where the Watchmaster to initiate landing. Every person on the bridge freezes in astonishment, watching the remarkable procession approach your throne. Officers and enforcers are glancing at you questioningly, but do not interfere until they are ordered to. Oh, hello. Wait, where's the Nomos? I don't see a Nomos. We have come to speak with you, Myth. You gave us food for consideration by revealing the mystery of our origin. I did. From then to now, we have observed, calculated, and sensed, and we discovered that a great change is coming. A trial. Wait, was this supposed to be like a core part of the game?
Apparently, we missed something. No.
Did they literally let me cut out part? Hold on, I'm not even in my chair.
Yes. Nomos was the main part of the game that you decided to skip.
They let me skip part of the main. Oh my gosh. We see.
How can it never change?
I'm
So
also
I
not
have
even
no idea what Nomos is, but I think Nomos is supposed to be like Catan. I'm not 100%. I've never played this game by myself.
You know, you say
I've
that.
only got to like the second chapter by myself, but I'm pretty sure Nomos is supposed to be Catan.
But first off, like
It
you
like
say
it's
that,
a prison within your ship.
and that makes 100% sense based on this artwork. That actually does make a lot of sense based on this artwork. I thought it was an AI, not a. Even more reason to get rid of it. We see a threat to that which the Imperium brings, the intricate plexus of tenets, the determined advance of myriads through darkness by the will of the golden light. All the things that were strange to us, yet in whose embrace we were born and raised. All of it is in danger, at least within the bounds of the Coronis expanse. You are the one who can stop it, and Nomos must help you. We are an unidentified thing spawned from chance, but we want to justify... That's good, Austin doesn't play with himself. But we want to justify our existence by serving the light. What do you wish to do? Wait until the unknown threat appears before you, then face it. We do not know where or when it will happen. We do not know what we will face. But we know that we want to be there with you. There is something we require to do to it. Nomos are tethered to the shell of this ship. We can only follow you outside by using servitors as our shell. But they are lacking. Only a modicum of us can enter such primitive vessel, and our power is likewise limited. We need a vessel, a body, but very few things can house us. That is why we have come to ask you. Magos Asclepius has offered his shell to us. It might do. Asclepius. Alright. Indeed I have. I could not think of a prouder end to my pilgrimage than the liturgy of synchronization with the Great Spirit. I will become a vessel for the Omnissiah's favored child and step beyond the confines of wretched living existence into the halls of the Eternal Machine Song. You would sacrifice yourself, Asclepius? I desire it more than anything. Why are you asking him? He is guilty by the word of the Imperium. Now you decide what to do with his body. Wait, what is this coming threat? Nomos cannot say. Nomos doesn't know. Something changed after you helped us remember our birth on Epitaph. I don't remember doing this at all! We now sense the liberation of something vast, which is actually a mere fraction of something limitless. It is seeping through a breach, its shoulders pushing against the walls of its prison that are about to give, but what it is we do not know. We must say, it frightens us to think about this unknown, something that is trying to break free. It is so vast, too vast to measure or explain. But however frightening or all-powerful it may be, we are ready to face it, rise against it, even if it destroys us. It will be a sacrifice for the sake of redemption. Yeah, no, they let me hardlock myself out of an entire part of the game that was critical to the storyline. I have no idea what he's talking about. I have heard you made my decision.
It's fine.
Alright, let's let him have it.
Part of the game.
I know. Please give us freedom and we will stand with you in the hour of great need. Yeah, sure, why not?
Who is Acceptidius? I don't know who this guy is.
It's fine.
Fuck you.
Praise the Omnissiah. I kneel before his favored child and humbly offer this shell as a gift. May I become a temple to the machine and a vessel for its great spirit. How interesting.
Wasn't he one of the, like, the collective or whatever that, like, ate shit?
Which one? Oh, yeah, I think so.
You know, the collective that became, you know, what Pascal is now.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, he was guilty and we spared him, or whatever. Because he was, like, I have to die! And we're like, no, and he's like, okay. It's fine, says DC. Yeah, it's fine. It's okay that the RPG hard locks you into stuff. I like how the bodies are twitching. How interesting. We feel restricted, but not as much as inside servitors. Some work must be done on the new shell. Then it'll be ready for journeys to the outside. The cult of Nurgle? Not quite. We will leave you for now, Myth, but in the hour when you stand before the great trial, we will return and stand with you, side by side.
The cult of Gurgle.
Yes. Alright, now let's,
The cult of Gurgle.
The cult of Gurgle. The cult of Gurgle.
Oh, look at this. It's they're so gathered so nicely.
I want to buy some plunder.
Fuck me.
No, wait.
Oh, thank God. I thought this was more shit I had to read with my nasal voice.
Let's see.
I feel like I'm too drunk for this.
I am. I have drank almost an entire liter of alcohol. I am too drunk for this.
Well, we are coming up on our time frame, so we're probably going to get to the planet and then have to call it a night, and then next week will be the last mission. All right, Austin. No, sorry. All right, Fokker. You get to do your.
It's Fokker. Don't.
Okay, I still got to skip over his. I get to skip over mine.
He didn't skip over.
I don't do Roger Rabbit. All right, that's a Fokker.
No, Fokker. No. Austin.
Hey, I still got to skip over his.
No, he didn't. He did.
He didn't have to
Mine
read.
was generic.
He didn't wait for the fat dude. What are you talking about?
Come on, Roger Rabbit.
I know. I was looking to buy.
You
stuff
haven't
that
had
doesn't
much
let me.
voice acting.
Well, if he doesn't have to read for the fat dude, why do I have to read, man?
Because I had to read for all of the Scotsmen.
What Scotsman?
The Scotsman,
The
the
Helmsmaster.
Void's helmsman. Yeah.
I don't believe you.
Well, luckily we have it on record, so you know there's that.
Your lordship, the shuttle is ready for landing. Exit coordinates for security site. Will you authorize the start of the expedition?
Permission to take off. We are heading to Epitaph.
Asshole!
Hey, I'm not saying goodbye to these morons. Watch it be, you know, the fact that I didn't say goodbye to anybody, like they'd all give me some really good gifts, like, hey, there's some like amazing OP weapons. Like, nope. We just like locked ourselves out of a bunch of stuff because we're like, no. Oh, good. We landed among a bunch of freaking Necrons.
Thank you, pilots, for dropping us right next to the Necron warriors in stasis. That is exactly what we want you to do.
I'm worried about moving.
Huh.
Wow! Look how many dormant Necron warriors there are. This will in no way
This
back.
gonna suck.
Does anybody have like
This will in no way
landmines or
backfire
something?
We are
whatsoever.
bound by the blood of
Hey,
masters.
Fokker, can you come over to the left-hand side of the
Yeah,
map?
I'm getting over there. I'm getting there. I had to find a damn thing.
Are there Necroths? They are. They're currently Necroth.
Get a Necron Tech hot lit shot laser gun.
Ooh, hot shot last gun. Nice.
Last ditch armor.
The Emperor protects.
Can I like zap you real quick or nothing?
Don't really have landmines in
The
this game that I'm
Emperor
aware of.
commands.
No. Alright, fair enough. Good lord, this is gonna be so... An odd haze obscures your vision, and for a moment you... Okay.
Oh, shit.
Excellent.
I just tried to reveal part of the map and no.
Well, you did reveal part of the map. You also revealed a cutscene. We're gonna have to fight one of these little guys.
This dude's going for a joyride. What the fuck?
He got sick.
Best part about having all metal bodies is you can do bullshit maneuvers.
I can't land, but luckily I can crash. Although,
It's more like G-forces? What
Yeah.
G-forces?
well, yeah, I don't really. Yeah, I don't really know why.
Where we go,
Necron would be-
where we're going, we don't need the G-force.
Let's see. Yeah, well, nobody's gonna have them soon. You see the
What's the
metallic corpses at your
G-spot when
feet
you're made out of metal?
turn into the bodies of soldiers clad in the colors of your dynasty. Wait, hold on, wait, what? Oh, metallic. Yeah, that's fine. So they're turning them into Necrons. Out of the corner of your eye, inside the glowing green orb mounted on the contraption, you can see the reflections of... They don't last long enough. Shows the people who are not here. They are looking at you curiously and fearfully.
With each step, I forge my destiny among the stars.
The Xenos is making the same rhythmic sound over and over as if trying to say something. But gosh darn it. But losing its train of thought and starting anew every time. That sucks. Every few moments, the metal particles lose their color and become translucent. You can see something dark and formless behind the metal, yearning to be born, but unable to do so yet.
Yearning to be free.
I want to... A broken metallic finger sticks out from between the sarcophagus doors that are slightly ajar. It wiggles weakly. So they're turning my soldiers into
what is rightfully ours.
Necrons. They are making... Oh, hello! I didn't do it! I didn't do it!
I was listening.
We got a couple bad guys. The drawn out of metallic groans from a painful and melancholy melody, but one that oozes with venomous spite. The armored plates sing in an unknown language. I guess I failed that roll too. You did not decipher the language of the ancient Xenos race. Okay, so that may have been something that we did a long time ago. He was trying to flip you off from the coffin. And you feel as though the meaning is on the verge of reaching your mind unless the monster cuts your lives short before that. The grating roar is more like the sound of metal torture instrument than a sentient being's speech. Examine the creature. The Xenos' entire skeletal body is made of an unknown metal, interlaced with greenish energy channels and glow with currents. Below its waist, the flares of a grav pad are humming and rattling. Its upper limbs fuse into a formidable heavy cannon. Not a single part of the monster's body betrays vulnerability. Without a doubt, this is a technologically superb machine designed to annihilate all life. Disabling it will not be easy. Oh, now you have no opinion on what we do?
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's not going to be, good unless we just fall back.
We have done you no harm. Once I find what I've come for, I shall trouble you no more. The sound of the vibrating metal plates has both the rhythmic malice of a march and the hollow hum of misery, the lament of an immortal mechanism doomed to eons of wrath and battle, or else an impending demise. The salvo from the monstrous cannon is an infernal orchestral chord that makes the very fabric of space tremble.
Impure Xenos, I
Told
will
ya.
drown you
Well,
in your own screams.
Negotiating with Necrons has never really been a thing that happens, so whatever.
Where the fuck is Dirkwald?
I don't know, where's Dirkwald?
Oh, he's way the fuck over here.
Yay!
He didn't get caught up.
So all these Necrons that are kind of in stasis are actually my soldiers, apparently. They've been necronifying? Whatever. Anyway.
And you've been
struck by smooth
I
criminal.
was going to say the same thing. You've been hit by... You've been struck by...
what's that N word that's like in Japanese?
Nigero.
Yeah,
Nigero. It means run. It's like an imperative form of run.
Neterare.
Neterare.
What is the word supposed to mean? What are you trying to say?
Neterare.
What's the word? Because I don't recognize it as a Japanese word. So what is it? That's not telling me anything. Repeating it doesn't help.
It means like cuckolding.
Huh?
And shit like that.
What? What the fuck is going on?
When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's Neterare.
Oh my god, you know the fucking song.
I know of the song, I don't know the song.
Yes, you fucking sing it and wrote them.
Is Dirkwald
Oh,
done?
there we go. It's like... No, I was...
There you go. One salvo killed that guy. You think that you
Pretty
can
much.
stop me? No. My reign of terror has only begun.
That wasn't supposed to count towards my attacks or whatever. Okay, game. Fuck off. Like, don't follow your own rules. It's cool. Fuck you, faggot.
Ow!
No, the skill I used...
Camels!
Jesus fucking Christ, enough!
Well, she's kind of a... What do you call it?
No, the skill I was supposed to use was supposed to make my next attack not count towards my attacks and cause 0 AP. It used up my AP and it used up my fucking attack.
As we just got done discussing, developers don't even bother doing like late game stuff. They don't bother testing code at that level.
They like, you know, your own fucking game rules. Whatever, fuck it, nope.
Wow. Well, at least you killed
I
that
think
guy.
we're gonna get skull fucked.
No, we're not. We're fine. A blighted death mark. Look at that. What's that? What's a blighted death mark?
They're all blighted.
Oh, interesting. Oh yeah, they are blighted. I wonder why that is. When do you guys need to take off the space?
Critical hit, chance of critical hit against this creature is increased 50%.
Which one?
Well, that's on all of them. They all have necrodermis and stability. Chance of critical hit against this creature is increased by 50%.
Interesting. I wonder why they're... Oh, that's interesting. Why is the necrodermis unstable?
Well, it doesn't seem to be every single one of them, though. Okay.
They all... I mean, they all say blighted, so... I wonder what makes them...
Yeah, they all say blighted, but I guess that's just the type. I don't know. I'm not seeing any skills-wise that really makes it that way.
Well, but increase...
Other than, like, their skills are not terribly high.
When you're down by the sea and an eel bites your knee, that's amore.
Abelard?
When
your heart goes tippy tippy tay, tippy tippy tay.
Jesus Christ.
That's not Alright, so I'm gonna try and... There you go. I'm gonna try and reduce his defenses and all that other stuff with Cassia, because that's what she's good for. When do you guys need to take on the Space IRS and have them audit you? No, we don't do that. There will not be any auditing here, sir.
That reminds me. I need to do my taxes.
I need to get my W-2 first, whatever.
No, my W-2 is available already, so.
And mine probably is. I just don't know.
I'm afraid not.
Hey, what?
No, it's just they, like, Abelard took a swing at the one when he got pulled in by the point of curiosity.
No!
Might want to save.
I did.
Okay.
Alright, zone of fear. Let's get them to all walk away now. Quick, have your fussy user Care Bear stare. Oh, I will. I did.
Do not dare ask.
There we go. And nobody's in range of me, so... What? No.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
And is anybody close enough for... No, there is not. There's nobody close enough for me to give another turn. Why does he keep getting damaged? It's weird. Oh, he does, he damages himself. Alright, fair enough. Interesting. I'm curious as to why they actually get that.
Shot through the fucking terrain. That's fucking great. I love that shit.
Welcome to Death Marks.
Okay.
How are you today, Mr. Jared?
Okay.
Are you able to play, or...?
No. What are you talking about?
No, I was just like, I know that we
No, I'm
desync, so
trying
I
to...
didn't know if you could do anything. Run, Pascal, run!
There we go. That's better.
Just, again, what Austin said is just sticking in my craw. It's just like, 20% of people never really are the only ones that make it to the end of the game. So why finish the game and 80% won't even make it there? And I'm like, dude, that is the worst. That is the worst way to do that in my mind. Just sitting there like, oh yeah, no, don't bother with the extra stuff.
Well,
at
it's
the
true
end.
though. Like,
I don't like it.
If you look at almost all RPGs, they're front loaded. Like almost every RPG is designed so the beginning of the game is, you know, like it's amazing, it's fantastic, it's the best shit ever. And then it falls off dramatically. Look at Divinity. Look at
Divinity's pretty
Baldur's
good.
Gate 3. Yeah. But look at them. Like the first mission, front loaded this motherfucker. Everything past that, it progressively gets worse and worse. It's because of the fact that the first part of the RPG is front-loaded. You can see this with new Assassin's Creed. You can see this with new Elder Scrolls games. I mean, Bethesda games. I just call them all.
Is this guy, like, do I have to be directly behind this tank thing to actually hit it?
Probably. Well, you can hit it. It's just going to take a massive, what you call it? It'll be removed. Like, the armor will be pretty removed. But I think it's like anything on the back, like 3 squares. I think it's good. I don't know. But no, that's extremely depressing. Because, I mean, at least for me, I haven't played Divinity 2. I played Divinity 1. I've seen people play Divinity 2. I enjoy Divinity 1, but it is a very long game for me. It is taking me years to finish it. And I think I'm at the end of the game, and I think I borked my character so badly. I don't know how I survived. I don't remember. Yeah, I think I haven't finished it yet. I don't think I have. But I'm fairly close to being done with it. And again, I like Divinity. I really think it's a pretty solid game. I just would never really expected it to be a front-loaded RPG because I feel like a lot of the levels are, or a lot of the story is pretty good. There's some puzzles in there. There's good dialogue. There's good options. Like, I mean, not every mission is like amazing, but I mean that's in every RPG. There's going to be some levels that are kind of meh. Jared says he's doing well.
Just die already.
What fights did you watch?
Even tortures a fight like this.
I don't know of any fights. I mean,
How the fuck did I? Okay.
You shot Abelard with plasma, and Abelard said, "I don't care."
He's starting to care.
It's only 18 damage.
Even tortures a fight.
Alright, please, maybe don't push it.
Stop.
Yeah, maybe don't push that. Just you know, put that down on the ground. Give it the whole like the pinky finger treatment where you kind of just just put that down. But again, like, which Divinity is front loaded, Austin? Like, in your opinion, which one is it?
I mean, like, look at like most RPGs. Like I said, Dominions, not Dominions. Dominions is not an RPG. Dominions is a strategy game. Fuck my fucking mind right now. Divinity. Divinity is a RPG, and that one's front loaded. So if you compare the Prison Island section compared to later sections, there's a very harsh drop off in terms of quality between Chapter 1 and Chapter 2. Chapter 1 has a far more interesting story going to it compared to Chapter 2. Chapter 2 is far more lax in terms of what's going on. So you have 3 different characters that you can go with in terms of the story progression. Whereas the first chapter, it's far more lax, and you know where exactly you're going to, just to get off the island, and it just kind of falls off in the second half of it.
I haven't played Divinity 2. I've only played Divinity 1, so I don't know. Let's see.
We'd all play Divinity 2 sometime. I mean, it's multiplayer, so like all of us can play it. And honestly, we can get it for like really cheap nowadays.
And so
Hit it again!
shall it be done.
Do you even have armor anymore,
I will
sir?
not be deterred.
No, you do not. See, now he's halfway dead. Let's see.
Let me see right here. Divinity Original Tune Divine Edition GOG is $43. That's not right at all. You can get it really cheap.
Let's see.
It's Divinity Original Sin 2 is trading about $45. Right now, you can get it for way cheaper than that coming to GOGs.
Yeah.
Coming any kind of sale, you can get it for a lot cheaper than that. A sale will put that shit on so cheap, it's not even funny, because it means for 2017. God damn it, think about the fact that 2017 is fucking old. I was thinking about this the other day, that like, I graduated in 2017, right? That was like 8 or 9 years ago. I'm fucking old.
Oh, brother, come on, man.
This is supposed to be, I mean, for like you guys, this is like nothing, you know what I mean? Like, you're like a fucking child at this point. Like, for me, I'm looking at that shit, I'm just like, come on, I'm old, man.
So, one of the things that got me after I graduated high school is that I felt like everybody in my class Hold on. Jared says, okay, I'm back. I forgot how sometimes Wikipedia can cause my PC to get AIDS while I'm playing a game. Wait, what? During the fight, did someone yell, Ultra Combo? Yes, they did. That's what Fokker said whenever he fired the machine gun. Because technically a machine gun is an Ultra Combo. I always felt kind of like I wasn't going as far, I wasn't doing as much, because there are some people that are like, oh yeah, no, I went to college at this point and did this and did that, and I was like, I work full-time and I'm still working on, like, my degree, you know?
Well, I mean, that's the rat race of life, you know what I mean? Like, you see people who are like, oh yeah, like, I got the wife, I got the kids, I got the home and stuff like that. They don't tell you about the loan they got, right? Like, they don't tell you about, like, alright, like, they got all this stuff going for them. They don't tell you about the fact they're going to be locked in for the next 30 years chasing a loan. That means, you know what I mean? Like they're stuck chasing a loan for how many years of life, as opposed to a free man. Like compared to yourself, right? Like, how much of a free man are you right now? You know what I mean? Like,
well,
Jesus Christ,
but
dude.
think of it this way: it's like if you start that early and you're consistent, that won't be a problem for you. Because, like,
yes and no. See, this is where I have to differ, because I myself, I value freedom. I can never be chained down. Like, I as a man, I cannot deal with being chained down. This is a testament to my life and stuff like that.
Isn't this a job
Where, like,
for the
I crave the open road and just being able to, like, freely go wherever I want to. But, like, some people are, like, fine with that, like being chained down like that, but I cannot deal with that, like, as a human being. Like, I just fundamentally cannot. Like, dead to my name is not something I can deal with. Like, I have to have the fundamental ability to pack up and leave tomorrow if I want to, or else, like, I'm just not happy.
See, you say that, and yet, have you ever done it?
Oh yeah, like, I've just... Like I haven't moved far, but, like, I need to be able to just leave. Like, that's just, like, a thing that, like, I have to have. Like, otherwise, I'm just not happy.
I mean,
but I'm also a slave to my family.
See, then what?
Like,
I
is, like, a fundamental... Well, yeah, like, as the firstborn child of my family, I am a slave to the fact that I am my family. Like, I am a slave to the Gall family name. Like, I will die as a slave to the Gall family.
So you're not going anywhere?
No. Like, I am a Gall through and through. Yes, I have explained my last name. Yes, I don't give a shit. You can meet me wherever the fuck. I don't give a fuck.
See,
but,
it's
like,
okay, because nobody here watches.
That's okay. I don't watch again, so it's fine.
Yeah, like nobody's gonna come meet me, so I don't give a fuck. Like, yeah, my last name is Gall. Like my ancestors left from the Belgian or France area, and they came over here and they carried the name of Gall. Like, it is what it is, you know what I mean? Like, but, like, I as a person, like, I always have to have that freedom to move. But, like, it is what it is, you know what I mean?
I don't see, like, getting weighed down by, you know, like, I understand the debt part, right? My family, for most of my life, actually, no, not for most, even now, ever since I was a child, my family was like, oh, we're always in debt, we're always in debt, we're always in debt. And I was like, I will never be in debt. And so when I bought a car, no debt. So I refuse to, like, I paid my car off in a year. Done. It's been, my car has been owned by me for, like, I had it on, it had a car payment for literally, like, 11 months. Maybe 12.
Yes. Like, I got my first nice vehicle this year. Or I guess technically last year towards December, which was like a $30,000 down. I paid $16,000 down.
That's the way to do it.
So I only got, yeah, like, I have a $250 payment. And the car payment guy looked at me and was like, I have not seen one of these in, like, years. To be able to have that, like, a $250 payment per month. And I'm just like, yeah, I don't deal with debt. So, like, even this right here is, like, fucking outrageous to me.
Yeah, it's like,
I was like, it was a beautiful truck. Beautiful vehicle.
Abelard, attack!
And so I was just...
Sorry, continue, but attack!
Smack the rascals.
An exemplary strike.
This does nothing.
You have to be in the back. You have to be in the rear. Alright, yeah. I gotta use this, otherwise I'm probably gonna get down this next turn.
But like for my family, like my family owns like 1,000 acres of farmland, right? And so like for me, it's just like I can't go anywhere else because this is just.
That's
This is
your
just my
farm,
life.
sir. That's your farm.
But basically, well, I have younger siblings, and I would absolutely adore if they took it over from me, so I could die out west. Because that's like the dream. Well, that's the dream, is to always move out west, like to progressively like continue westward from where I started, right? Like every generation to continue to westward.
Nope. I'm very much happy where I am. Jared says in the Donald
Yeah, but you
Trump
don't
voice.
live in a snail fuck hole.
It was a beautiful truck, the best truck. It was the greatest truck, they say. You know. Believe me. Believe me. People say. That's what people say. That's what people say.
Well, I mean, it was a 2019 with like 60,000 miles on it that had like a luxury interior and off-road capabilities for like 30,000
Another clean strike.
dollars. Like, it's pretty fucking good.
All my vehicles are from 2008.
But yeah, no, I am a
did.
notorious saver when I can. Although for some reason I got involved with a woman who seems to want to spend every penny that I make, but that's not her fault. It's a genetic thing. It's a woman.
That's a woman.
Yeah, you made $5. Oh, can I spend 8? No.
See, luckily, I found myself a woman who shops at Goodwill, and she's like, "Oh yeah, like I love discount stores. I love buying at bargain bins." I'm like, "Yes."
See, now
my
here's
kind of
the
woman
problem.
right here.
Here's the problem. Geisha's not against that. And as a matter of fact, she unless it's like clothing that she personally wears, that she has got no problem going to those places. The problem is that going to one is not enough. And to be honest, the other big thing is like grocery
Oh
bills.
no, I get that. I get that. Like grocery bills nowadays are fucking shit.
Yeah, no.
But like I remember, like me and her we were checking like every single store across the Michigan area just to find a fucking recliner or something like that so she could sit in and smoke in. And like we had to go to every single fucking place for like within like a 20-mile radius to find some spot.
High momentum. Let's see here. Can I get y'all to move anywhere, really?
I have read tomes of military tactics.
But that is the issue of my instance, is that my family has like 1,000 acres of farmland and I just don't want it.
Yes, you do. You don't know that you do.
I don't
you
though,
do.
like-
No, but you do.
The problem is those,
Isn't
like I
this a
love
job for the
I love that
service?
woods. Like I cannot express to you how much I love the woods. Like I could die a happy man if like I never saw the city. I just lived on like nothing in like the
Do
woods.
not dare ask.
And most people are like, "Oh, you can't live on nothing." No, no, no. Like I need you to understand. Like I was born and raised to live on nothing. Like I need you to understand. Like my father taught me to kill to live. So like I can live on nothing.
Oh, Kibbles.
Wait, what? Kibbles is dead.
Yeah, Kibbles. Oh, is that a Necron that just dropped? I thought it was
Yeah.
Kibbles that just got dropped.
No, Kibbles got dropped
No.
like in the opening
Kibble's
shot.
been dead forever.
She got one shot
Yeah,
at the
okay.
beginning. But, I've never seen, like, having a house paper. Austin, take the farmland, plant some of the good, and invite us all over to enjoy it all.
Yeah.
Nah, see, he says it now, but whenever he actually has the power of the control over the farm and the revenue, he'll change his tune real quick. It's because right now he doesn't have anything, so he wants that freedom before it hits him. That's what he wants. See, I'm old enough to... I have now reached the age where I go, no, I know exactly what you're doing. You know that day is coming. You don't know when it's happening, but that day is coming. And when it happens, you will be happy that it happens, although maybe sad
Okay,
about the circumstances.
Well,
That's
that's the
on this
problem.
target,
Is that,
but I
like,
can't shoot it because it's on a different platform or some shit. Fuck off.
that's the problem. Was that I fundamentally
Whatever,
was
game.
raised as a bastard, right? Like, I was raised to accept the idea that like I, as an individual, am worth nothing as a human being, and that my life is nothing except for like the family bonus. And so, like, I as a person, worth nothing except to the family name. And so, like, for the trueborn sons, which is my siblings, it all goes to them. And so it's just like, man.
How is it that you're not getting anything? How does that work?
Well, I don't know I'm not getting anything. It's just that, like, you know what I mean? Like, I fundamentally look at it like I'm not a trueborn Gaul.
Oh, yeah,
like,
well,
my siblings are trueborn Gauls, but I'm not. So I'm just like,
Jared says, "Oh yeah, well, Austin, I could survive entirely on Wendy's for 4 for 4."
No. Like, I don't. Like, my family used to hunt raccoons in the woods just to be able to eat. Like, there's dirtborn poor, and then there's where my family was born. Like, we're to the point where, like we're looking at, like, aluminum cans, and we're just like, oh, this is a fucking fortune out here.
Every paycheck's a fortune.
Yeah. Like, there's that great song by Alabama where, you know what I mean? Where they're talking about, like, Wall Street fell, where we were so dirt poor that we could never tell. And that's my family.
And so it shall be done.
I'm just gonna stand in front of this thing because why not?
Oh.
Oh, okay, fine, Deathmark. I didn't want to hug either. Bastard.
The Emperor commands.
What a dick. What a dick. But no, I mean, once... I think what it is that you realize that again, if I'm going to psychoanalyze something, it is the fact that you realize that the farm is a chain that you'll never be free of. So you want to move around until that point. And then...
like, I'm not disagreeing with you. Like, I recognize what that is a chain. Like, my family name is a burden that, like, I cannot... Like, I as a person cannot, like, handle and suffocate. Like, it suffocates me.
So I'm gonna give you the inverse of this now. So, my family destroyed their entire, like, anything that my family could have saved or, like, built as a legacy, they burned to the ground. And they burned to the ground all of it over selfish, petty squabbles. I look at my family and all I see are the ashes of, like, my ancestors as they literally went from very high class, like, way, way, way long ago. Because, like, so essentially my family came to the United States after they were kicked out of everywhere else. But before then, they were, like, minor nobility. And they just...
Yes. Once again, my family name is Gaul.
Everything.
I want to point that out. My family name is Gaul.
Like G-A-U-L?
The name of an entire country. We trace our name to Aotrax, the original king of France. You know what I mean? Like,
so now you're farmers of the United... You know what? I guarantee you that king could only dream to live in the world that you live in.
Yes. And so it's like, we look at this shit and we're just like, wow. Like it is a family ambition to actually go back to France and conquer it.
No, it is not.
It is. Though.
No, it can't be. No.
Like, unironically, like,
give it up.
Fucking ironically, like, our family is just like, one day we will return to France. And, like, we don't know how, but, like, we'll just take it back over again.
Well, I guess if you're gonna do that, now's probably the time, but, oh well. But no, when you look at, like, my family history, if you just start going through it, it's just the last, let's just say 50 years, probably less than that. No, let's just say the last 100. They have burned everything to the ground. There's nothing left. I mean, to the point where, you know, like, it's one of the things that I think my dad is, like, really, like, if you could say that he regrets something, it's just like, wow, how, like, you didn't realize it at the time, but it's like how far the name, like, I guess you could say the whole family has just fallen. Like, my sister, himself, like, it's like when you're trying to so desperately not get caught up in, like, a poop throwing contest, and then you look around and you're like, oh no, I'm covered in shit, you know. There's nothing around that's gonna say, oh no, I got away from it. Nope. And I think that really bothers
That's
him.
not the issue though with my family name, is that all of us have continuously decided, like we keep it very, very hands closed-fisted within the family, to the point where, like, we know who's going to become the next heir of the family.
The answer should always be the oldest male if you're going on that.
Yes, but that's the problem. So like I don't want it.
Navigator, not a
See,
servitor.
that's the problem, is that you have to have it.
Yes, but that's the problem is that I value freedom as an individual and I don't want it.
I guarantee you won't whenever the day comes.
Well, that's also the problem is that I love the wilderness, right? And like it's 1,000 acres of wilderness where I'm just like I fucking love the woodlands. Like I cannot live in like a city.
Well,
and so I'm just
nobody's
like,
asking
oh, yes,
you to. That's the thing. But the thing is, if you want to run west, what do you think you're going to hit?
That's the problem. Is that like fundamentally, like there's nothing out west like I can have, but like at the exact same time, you know what I mean? Like I crave like.
As I said,
Like, I crave to move
Great
outwards.
choice.
as I said, you want it, but like in reality, like it's only because you don't have the farm. And once you have the farm, you'll realize that you don't want to leave. I'm telling you this because I've gone through some similar things. Not quite like that, but I've gone through a few similar things before. Like I just can't wait to get away, and like, wait, hold on, time out. Well, also, this is why you need to go to Crusader Kings with your family. Just start plotting against your family members to do some strategic assassinations to ensure you get the inheritance. For instance, your eldest brother could die in a tragic archery accident where a lone bowman hits him.
The problem is I am the oldest sibling
He's
by
just-
far.
he's just like-
I'm 10 years older than any of my other siblings.
You do that, and you're like, aha, I'll get him this time. You just fire straight up into the air with your mouth open. You're like, he can't get away from me this time.
The problem is like the CK3 logic doesn't work when you're already like the third year generation, like older. Like I'm 10 years older than any of their siblings.
But like I said, like when the time comes, like you may strive for it right now, but I think it's because you know that when the farm comes, like when it's time for you to run it, like you'll have to go back to it. I think that's what you kind of worry about. It's probably what it is. Like it's not that you want to be free from it entirely; it's that you want to be able to be out of it for a time, so that you can do something other than it. Which I get it. I'm willing to put real money down that that's the issue. Because I hear what you're saying, I do. And this is one of those moments where like old man talk's gonna come out. But no, like I mean,
Reduced to dust.
you're gonna find that it's gonna be a lot more meaningful. Like no, my family's been doing this for years. Like we've been doing this specific job on this specific plot of land. This is our land.
Yes.
And all of a sudden, that freedom's gonna mean a lot less to you because you'll be happy to trade the freedom for the legacy. Like also turns into the character from We Harvest Shadows. I don't know what that is.
Like my family has been harvesting this land since like America was like since Michigan was colonized.
Yeah, no, dude, you're gonna be happy to get rid of that freedom. Like that freedom you have right now, you will not regret losing it. Everybody else can say, "Hey, but I tried this, that." No. I've been here since before the sun rose.
Well, that is fundamentally the issue. Is that it's just like looking at it, it's just like wow. Like since like America was like America was a country, like my family has been like engraving their name in this fucking country.
My family has carved their name into this land with every rut and every seed. But yeah, no. Like, eventually, that's what I want to get my family down to. I keep telling Geisha, I was like, one day, we are moving to the country. I don't know when, I don't know how. I don't even know, I'm not even sure I can plan for it. It's gonna happen, though. It's not a question of if.
Like I can tell you fundamentally, like as an individual who lived on like nothing. Like people think they know what it means to live on nothing. Like my family lived on killing raccoons just build to eat. And like it means something to be able to have that land.
That book?
Yeah. Like members of my family have been so poor to the point that we have considered cannibalism.
Jeez.
That's how poor members of my family have been poor.
You can't even go after squirrels?
No.
The quick version is that your character is depressed and decides to leave his life behind and purchase a farm where he will never need to interact with another human being for the rest of his life, but you are dealing with hauntings. My gosh, you freaking Deathmark, just die!
Fucking skill does not give me my second attack. Fuck off. Whatever. Fuck you, game.
At least he misses too.
Fucking hate death marks so much.
No, he should have been
I've
dead.
never
He should have been
played.
dead. No, I should have had 2 fucking volleys. He should have been dead. But the game's just like, no, we're not going to give you a second because fuck you.
No, fuck you. You have to learn to accept the death mark is like the ultimate assassin.
Yes.
No, it's not the death mark. The game, my skill is supposed to make my next attack not count towards my attack for the turn, not cost any AP. Should have been able to just fucking shit on his face and then fucking do it again, and he would have been dead.
You ask far too much, fucker. You ask for what is reasonable.
Something worse.
Stop it.
Like, you gotta learn how to play like 8th edition, and just like accept, or 9th edition, I guess we're up to now. I'm trying to like Warhammer.
Well, I never played 9th edition. The last time I played was 3.5 or 4.
Pascal is nowhere near where he can actually shoot at anything.
Nobody played that.
We played what?
Nobody played that kind of stuff around me.
I guarantee you there was somebody somewhere. You just didn't get a chance to meet him.
No.
Yeah.
I grew up in a place that had like a population of 500 peoples.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Maybe not Warhammer, but they probably played something similar. Like, there's got to be somebody out there that's like, man, I wish somebody played with me.
Both played Monopoly.
Hey,
Yeah,
man,
like,
Monopoly's
was a
fun,
fucking-
okay?
I don't have a problem with Monopoly, I'm just saying.
Alright, like, do you understand, like, our family tradition is, like, blowing shit up. Like, that's our family, like, idea of fun. Like, there's nobody out here who plays
I
fucking
fear to look at
Warhammer.
them because of their rotten colored
Like, it's just
souls.
blowing shit up. Like, how high can we get the trees to go? Which, our record so far is 40 foot.
So I was describing to somebody the other day. We're gonna end it here, but I was describing to somebody the other day what another farm family told me about, which was back in the day. And I don't know if you can do it now, but in a lot of places in the United States, you could buy crates of like TNT in stick form.
You can.
And yeah,
You have to have a second class license in terms of artillery disposition, which conveniently my cousin has.
So, and the thing is that like you'd find those, but one of the problems is that, you know, the kids would grow up, they'd move away from the farm, and, you know, granddad or dad or whatever, they wouldn't need all the sticks of dynamite.
Diesel fuel soaked in a gasoline is a very lovely explosive.
Well, because like, you know, they don't need like 30
Ammonium
sticks of
nitrate.
dynamite. They need
Oh,
one stick of
Ammonium
dynamite.
nitrate.
Yeah, it's explosives. You're describing it as explosives.
It's fertilizer. Ammonium nitrate's fertilizer, but you mix it with like machine oil and sawdust. It gets pretty stable, and then you can make some big boom boom.
Absolutely.
And so if you leave so of course they have a crate of like 20 sticks of dynamite. They use one to blow up a stump, and then they're done with it. And then they just stick it in like the barn. And the problem is that, you know, TNT is rather unstable. And so it starts to crystallize. And so after years...
It's semi-stable. It's surprisingly stable in terms of what it is.
I forget what it is. Is it the nitroglycerin starts leaking out of it? Yeah. Starts to leak out of it. And
It's
so
the nitroglycerin.
it starts to
form
destabilize.
You're thinking older mixes of nitro.
Yeah.
You're thinking older, more basic mixes of nitro. Modern stuff used for dynamite doesn't do that.
I'm sure, but like there's a friend of mine like, from a long time ago who told me
probably
they still see
stabilized
them.
with modern mixers.
TNT.
Actually, you would be
dynamite.
surprised.
Anyway, the point is that they would have a in the country there'd be this like local police department that also specialized in demolitions, because they'd find like a random crate of old TNT, because it's like no, you can't touch it once it crystallizes. You just have to blow it up. You have to detonate it because you'd rather detonate it on purpose than detonate it by accident, you know? Because it's like, oh, here's one stick of dynamite. No. Here's 20 sticks of dynamite.
I want to point out that there was a certain point in Americana history where farmers could actually legally buy sticks of dynamite.
Hell yeah. That's the America we need to go back to.
Yes. Absolutely it is. Because, certain members of my family has Class 2 detonation ordnance disposal, so they're allowed to legally buy sticks of dynamite. And we've used that before to be able to blow up sticks. trees and stuff like that. Holy fucking shit, dude! You would not believe the explosion that stuff makes.
Oh, I believe you. I mean,
Oh no, no, we have literally had it before. Where like we have had cops come out there, just like we have had the explosive, like you know what I mean, like the people in,
the
like
bomb squad.
hazmats, not the hazmat suits, but like the full on body suits come out there to like watch us blow up like detonations and be like, because that's how much explosive ordnance we've exploded before. If they had to watch us blow it up.
No wonder you don't have any money. Your family spends it all on explosives.
Yeah,
Which
And
again,
there's worse ways to
like
spend money.
which I approve of actually,
yeah,
100%.
like like the 40-foot tall electrical towers, like the big like V shaped like power towers, right? They do for like farmland, like all throughout like the country. We have blasted trees over that.
Nice. I approve.
Yes. I mean, like, we have had calls because we have put so much explosives in there to where, like, for like 10 to 20 miles out radiuses, people are calling us because of the fact their windows are shaking. And it's all legal because we have, once again, we have cousins who are go out there putting out the detonation ordinances to be able to do it.
That's funny.
Their advantage is to have cousins who served inside the military who were handling IEDs.
Well, with that, it is now tomorrow, and I need to go to bed. So,
No, you don't.
yes, I do.
No, you don't.
I'm going to say goodnight now.
It's not tomorrow.
It is tomorrow for me. So I'm going to go to bed.
No.
Have
No,
a
one
good
more
night,
hour.
everybody, and I will see you
Tomorrow's
all again
projected.
tomorrow for movie night. Let's take it easy, everybody.
Not even a question of what we're watching.
I don't know what we're watching. We'll find out.